4, winds gusting at 35 miles per hour. Mainly clear tonight, low 52. Sunny skies Friday, high 76. For the Inland Empire this morning, a clear sky, sunny today, the high 80. The desert cities will have a clear morning, sunny this afternoon, high 82. I'm meteorologist Jim Manali for Smart Talk 1490, KMET.
That's right. It is Hollywood Live today. We got a lot of things. We are here. We appreciate you. Make sure comment, and we've been streaming to Instagram, and yet Instagram just does not really anything. It's hard to explain. If you want to stream to Instagram, you could do only an hour. That's number one. And number two, when you go there, everyone's like on and they comment, but then we can't share it. We can share from Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn, but they only allow a few, not a bunch, even though they used to allow a bunch. Are you upset? There are a lot of people upset because people are changing things all, and you go, oh my God. We got Jess over there. Jess, what's going on?
Good morning. I am excited because I want something new to watch.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's talk about that real quick. New to watch. Okay, I was on, and I go, again? And I'm on this show. It's called 60 Days In. Love it, love it, love it. It's on, actually, it's on Netflix, but if you watch it on Tubi, it's there as well. But they don't have all the episodes. They have some of the episodes. You go, wait, what? But that's a really good show. The other show that I'm watching that I go back and forth with right now is we're on, we did a little bit of Germany, because they had a new season. And then we did a little bit of Brazil. Italy's really good, by the way. Of Love is Blind. So I know you have Netflix. Again, are you going to cancel it?
No, I'm not going to cancel it. My younger brother recommended a series on Netflix for me to watch, so I told him I'll watch it.
Because I'm thinking of canceling it. It's expensive, you know? It's like, when did it go that high? It was like less than $10, and then they slowly, and it's almost like without permission. And I think that's the part people go, you should give us at least a little warning. Because now it's getting to the point where it's almost basic cable. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You go, now I have basic cable, which, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I could sit there and I could sit there and I could sit there. But I'm looking and I go, what new things are there? And there are some shows that go, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I don't really know. But, yeah. We got people tuning in. We got Gates tuning in. Thank you. Guerra, awesome. Level tuning in. And Deb tuning in. We appreciate you on Instagram. Let us know what you think. Okay, there's a lot of things happening. Okay, I will say this. I didn't go on live last week because my mother had a problem. And she said, Aaron! And I said, oh no, here we go. And so we went to the doctor and she had a stroke. So that's number one. Number two, there was a family thing that happened. And I'm just going to say, because I don't know how much they want out there, but a little one died. He's only 8. And it was really bad. So the funeral was this week. And so everybody's been depressed in the family, and everyone wants to like, wait, what? Now, I'm not gonna lie. Even though we do what we do on the show, I go, how come they're not saying why? Because the mother really wants to know. She took him to the hospital, and this is in our area, by the way. This is kind of our stuff. And so, but they said, well, we're not gonna know for so long. And I go, oh man, let me at him. But the answer, I don't really know. So there's something. I don't know if something's going around. I don't know if the little ones are getting sick, and possibly because he was a healthy little 8-year-old. He had a little condition, but not a big condition. Little 8-year-old. And if I showed his picture, you'd be like, he what? And it was all of a sudden. She took him to the doctor. Send him home. Boom. Oh, and this is the thing, Jess. This is the thing. I think I mentioned it a little, not a lot. But here's the thing. If you go to the doctor, okay, Jess? And here's where and I cannot blame them, because you see a lot of these things where they kind of blame the parents, like, oh, you did this or you did that. So the cops were over there with the ambulance and all of them, and like, prove that you took him to the hospital. So they had to go all the way back to the hospital. The hospital was like, we don't really give those. And then they're like, oh, here you go. Here's proof that you brought in your son and that we did nothing. And so you have to do that. Did you know that, Jess? To look innocent?
I was not aware of this.
To look innocent, so always take them to the doctor, even though it's expensive, and and they get proof that you exit, because if all of a sudden they die, guess who's going to get blamed? You. And there you go, because people are doing some dumb things out there, right? They're doing some dumb things. People are upset, they're angry, people, I don't even know what's going on. But anyway, so there you go. Now we're entertainment, obviously. This is, not really, but it kind of is when you think about it, because it's the story of a story. I'm telling you. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do a story after this, if everything's okay, because sometimes people go, oh, no. And I go, oh, it could be fixed, but there you go. So anyway, be careful out there. So stroke, 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 stroke. We've talked about stroke on the show, and they say if you feel, now I will say this, if you have numbness, okay, numbness. Have you ever had numbness in an area where you go, I don't know what that is, Jess?
Not that I can recall.
Good, good. If you ever have numbness, they say, well, check it out. But sometimes if you don't have insurance or you don't have a way to pay it, you go, how is that going to happen? So I say rest, let it, and then, but if it goes a little extreme, then of course, do what you got to do. But sometimes they don't know what to do. Okay, they don't know what to do. They put her on prescription. They still don't know because they said, well, we need to take an MRI, but she did a stupid implant. I should have said a long time ago, don't do Ma, because it's going to be a problem. The problem is her implant is in her back, okay? So all of you know that an MRI can be done, right? Have you ever done an MRI, Jess?
Yes, I've actually woken up in one. It's actually quite interesting.
It's weird to wake up in one. Wow. What happened then, Jess? Did you pass out?
So I was chasing my younger brother in my younger days. I was around 11, 12. I don't remember which age. They just recently mopped the tile floor. And so I was young and dumb and didn't realize that, you can't run on tile floor when it's wet. So I end up slipping. I think I went into a seizure. I remember waking up in the ambulance and they put me back to sleep. And then I woke up in that long tube thing.
With the boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Yeah, okay. Yeah, MRI. So my mother should be doing an MRI. Okay, they've said this more than once. And I go, well, about that. And so we have had multiple. This is where I say don't do it. Implants in your anything, okay? Months go by, years go by, and suddenly, although they say, oh, we'll support. No, the app changed. And they do it on this thing, which is so stupid. When you see it, you go, are you kidding me? It's connected to a phone device. They go, yeah. Is that the dumbest thing I've ever seen? So they have it connected to a device, but the app had this little feature which was disable the device. That way you can get an MRI. Well, my mother still doesn't remember this. I don't know why, but we literally were there. And I go, oh my God, because we've had a lot of devices on the show. We've had people that create things, that make things, say, oh, this is good for you. We've had Lou Ferrigno on the show talking about his implant. But all of a sudden, the device, which is an app, does not have the feature of how to turn off the device in her back so she can get an MRI. When it's on, it's a problem for the electrical, okay? And as they say, things can happen in a MRI. But an MRI goes deeper than what she's been getting, okay? She's been getting CAT scan. CAT scans are only, when you look at it, you go, all right, it looks kind of like an ultrasound, okay? But it's really not an MRI. MRI is what she needs, they say. Now, I had someone who actually died recently, and when they got an MRI, they said she has cancer. So the MRI was able to figure out a lot of things. And I remember this thing, and I remember watching or kind of seeing it from afar. I don't know who they are, but it was like $300. Maybe they went up. I'm not really sure. It was like, give us $300, and we will do an MRI for that amount, and then you get to know everything about you, right? They're like, does insurance cover it? What's going on? And they used to advertise this on like when you're in the car, right? So I remember hearing that, and I go, where's that at? But my mother, for the life, but she did say the weirdest thing. She goes, unless the battery goes out. And I go, well, that's going to happen. So the problem with these implants, Jess, is why do you want to go in? Why do you want to go in? And if you saw it, you go, he did a botched job. He did a botched job. She has this piece of skin that looks like a tag. Like her back is a tag of skin. It's the weirdest thing. So there you go. Anyway, that's so when I complain, I know you're like, why? Because when you go to the doctor and you deal with this and you go, wait, what? People are going to like, but there's so much going on that you go, are they? I don't know. But anyway, there you go. And that's the answer. Because, if you go to the doctor, you should be able to get an answer. So we got a little answer. It was like, you had a stroke. But and the person that analyzed her asked her a lot of questions. She didn't realize why he was asking so many questions. She thought he was interested in her life. No, he was asking to see what she, I was able to see because I was there. And he says, oh, okay, you had it right here. And he goes, that created a problem. And she still doesn't remember that. She was a little confused, and then she was stuck, and I'm like, uh-oh. So if your family is stuck and they're not making sense, they may have, or not really. You go, well, that's a little extreme. It is. But you got to be careful, all right? You got to be careful. John tuning in on social. We appreciate you, John. And he started following us. Awesome. I wonder how he started following us. Somebody must have shared or something. Okay. Oswald tuning in. Thank you. We appreciate you. Deb, thank you. Comment. So the answer, okay, is, and there's a lot going on. But I have not been on. Oh, and then the other, okay. The reason I was on the previous was the Rose Parade. The Rose Parade, really big, right? Well, anyway, Rose Parade. We went. Man, they gave us some really good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. But anyway, Jess, what's going on? What are you watching?
I am currently watching. What is it? My new shows have started: High Potential and The Rookie, and Fallout.
It's funny that you say that. Okay, what's High Potential?
High Potential is about this woman who has an extremely high intelligence, except for she has like OCD issues, and so she works as a cleaner, and she was cleaning up this police station, and she noticed like the police station's bored that they were solving a crime, and she's like, oh, okay. So she starts wiping things off and fixing it, and then she ends up becoming like a consultant because she can like perceive things that some people can't realize or see.
Oh, that's cool. Does she talk it out and like, ooh, that's that and that's that?
Kind of. It's actually pretty funny. I honestly didn't think it was going to go past the first season, but it's already on season 2. And
Potential. Okay.
Quite surprising. It's apparently it's based off of a French show.
Okay, all right. French restaurants. France is not nice. Okay, people go, no, they're nice. They're not. Watch Love Is Blind. That edition that has France in it. They're not nice. They're very judgmental. My mother said, oh, they are. So judgmental. All right, anyway, let's see. We got Applebees coming. Oh, real quick. Okay, so there is something out that people are watching, and I will say this. I saw a little, not a lot. Season 4, awesome. Man, did they get it. I almost want to say, and I did this on another show, and I said, yep, you watch that one and that one and that one and that one and that one, and just skip the rest. Stranger Things. Okay, people are a little all over the place. Should people watch it? What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, we don't have enough time for that. Oh my God. So there's so much about Stranger Things season 5 that we can discuss. But
okay,
I believe it's worth watching at least. This way you can judge it on your own.
They really should let us like talk. You ever see those shows where they're on? Like I watch a bunch from afar, and I go, "Ooh, where are they at?" Because they're expensive. I have kind of a hookup in an area, and they're expensive. That's all I'm going to say. It's just expensive. It's like unless you have money to pay for it, it's just expensive. So, but I have a way of making it look really good. But it's just expensive. You go, my God, you guys charge a lot. So, but if I had the money, would I? Probably not. I'd probably like figure out how to get my own and then do it. But anyway, there you go. That's the answer. We got Tag tuning in. Thank you, Tag. We appreciate you. Applebee's coming up. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951 572-5500 or go online at hiebanning.com.
You're running out of letterhead. What do? Lithopass Printing. You need business cards. Now what? Lithopass Printing. Invitations to a wedding? Lithopass Printing and Banning is the answer. Lithopass Printing can provide banners, signs, and blueprints. Think of Lithopass Printing and Banning for quality graduation, birthday party, and baby shower invitations. Lithopass Printing also provides lamination, faxing, and photo prints. If you need it inked, make it Lithopass Printing. Lithopass Printing and Banning.
Hi, folks. Dr. Curry Myers here to let you know that my new show is called America's Criminologist with Dr. Curry Myers every Tuesday at 1 p.m. between the Dave Ramsey Show and the Kevin McCullough Show. As a former state trooper, special agent, sheriff of a major county, I will offer sharp insights into the pressing issues shaping American society today. I'll have guests, news, and my insights as an applied criminologist throughout the 1 hour show. So criminals and the progressive politicians that allow them to fester, beware, because this show is directed at you. America's Criminologist every Tuesday at 1 p.m. on KMET.
Standard time is here. That means shorter days and cooler nights that make you want to stay inside. Don't get caught in the cold. Franklin Mechanical Systems can do a preventative maintenance check on your heating unit. Get it working right. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems, for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and stay warm today.
Your pharmacy and mobility solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today. We got a lot going on. Applebees, what's going on?
Good morning, Aaron, Jesse, and all the KMT listeners. Yes, it's been a few weeks since we spoke, and I hope everybody had a very safe holiday season. Happy New Year to everyone. And the Rams keep going, and that's why we advertise. We support the Rams on KMT. Every Rams game can be heard on KMT, and they keep winning. They're in the playoffs, and we've been doubling up the discount. And so KMT listeners get a 10% off all regularly priced items every day, and then when the Rams win, we double it up to 20%, so that's a pretty good deal. And then as long as the Rams just keep winning, and they have a game this Sunday against the Chicago Bears in Chicago's Soldier Field, so you'll see that game here at 3:30 on Sunday afternoon at Applebees, and come on down and get that 20% discount and enjoy that and watch the Rams continue to win.
Yes, when the Rams win, we win. That's the answer. We got Jess over there. Jess, have you been to Applebee's or?
I have not. I've literally working like 6 days a week. I haven't had much time off, which I should be getting this weekend off, so I'm quite excited. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Apparently, my wife tells me the things I'm supposed to do. So
that is how it works.
Yeah, I will say this, the life of Mary. Real quick, so I'm looking at your Facebook account, and the OM cheeseburger is the real big thing, limited time only. Are people liking?
Yeah, it's definitely, you want to be careful because we're asking you to go ahead and pick up a burger in molten cheese off of a skillet. And so that's the first time I've ever seen that. But It is a wonderful deal as long as you're careful. $11.99 for a limited time. You know that's going to be limited time only because that's just that's a nationwide price point. And you'll see the commercials on almost every sporting event, $11.99. It's also included in the 2 for $25. And so you choose that as one or both of your entrees on the 2 for $25. Correct.
It's a burger sliced in half, dipped in cheese, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan. But I would say this, could I, if I went, say, hey, can I get it not dipped in cheese and just keep it? I like the half thing, but I feel like, what would I order on the side?
You could order just another side. I mean, sure, you could make it any way you like it. And
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm not a particular fan of this either. But of course, I've got to try to sell it, and
Yeah.
it is a great deal. And I'll tell you, the skillets are kind of a bear to clean afterwards because it's all that molten stuck cheese. But
Well, and when you say hot, it's hot. So I get the burn thing. Got to be careful. But I will say this, and they have this posted, and I like this. Leave what you think here in the comments. And it says, build your perfect 2-4. And they've got here something that I think, honestly, if I tag Jess, he'd probably order, I don't know if he'd order, well, okay, they have a choice. Here's the choice, okay, multiple choice. You get 2-sided salads or spinach and artichoke dip, or crunchy onion rings, or boneless wings, or mozzarella sticks. Choose an appetizer, Jess. Which one?
Mozzarella sticks, even though I'm not supposed to eat those.
Oh, those are so addicting. Okay, now see, I want to put 3 together. I want to put the mozzarella sticks, the wings, and the onion rings together. What do you think? Can we make it happen?
absolutely, we've got a 2-for. You get with that 2-for, you get to pick an entree or any appetizer, not any, but off of the list, and then 2 entrees. And yeah, we can make anything, almost anything happen.
Yeah, and I see that. And they have the lime chicken, the cheeseburger, and the chicken salad. I'm sure there are other things here, but this is just like a quick little thing. And then it says, choose your Applebees, which is Beaumont and Banning, because there's a lot of Applebees. So the specials, there you go, and that's all I'm going to say. But a lot of people kind of agree, Jess. They would pick the mozzarella sticks. And also the, I don't really know. I'm looking at the comments, so they're all over the place. So pretty good. Okay, before we let you go, and I'm sorry about last week. My mother had a stroke right before the show. So I was like, oh, no. And there was a part of me going, can you just wait? And then the other part going, all right, fine, I'll take you. She's like, maybe I should have called 911. I go, oh, my God, here we go. Because you wouldn't know. She just said, oh, I have numbness. And I go, what? And she says, I have numbness on my tongue. And I go, what? And so, again, I just don't know how that works. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. I'm getting a text. I don't know if it's somebody that I need to. But there you go. So if you have numbness, you got to be careful, okay?
Yes, please. And best wishes and prayers for your mother's full recovery.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Jess, I know you mentioned somebody like had something. I don't know if you want to put it out there, but you got to be careful, right, Jess?
Oh, yes. Like my dad had a small stroke, kind of like what you're saying, like how, his side felt numb. And so like if that ever happens, instantly go to the hospital.
Wow, you too. Okay, so it's been going around. Don't know what's going, like, I will say this. When I was young, I thought I had something else. They mislabeled it. I don't know how to make it so that they take it off because they mislabeled it. They thought I had something that I don't have. And then I tried to get insurance, and they did not approve me. And I know it's because they kind of put it there, but I never got diagnosed 100%. But I think I had a stroke. And I don't think a stroke is as, like, because they thought, oh, maybe it's something else. And I don't want to say it because then people think I have it. But I think I may have had a stroke when I was young, but I didn't know what to call it. I went to the doctor because my whole left-hand side was like, felt droopy-ish, and I felt weak. And I went in, and they said, well, we did an EKG, nothing. And I never knew at the time because I didn't have a show. I was just, I was in staffing. I remember that. I worked for WeStaff. And or Westaff, whatever you want to say about that. And at the time, my left side kind of went droopy. It was the night before. It felt with temperature kind of weird. And I go, wait, what is that? And then the next day it got worse. I went to the hospital, but nothing. They didn't figure anything out. Then they sent me to a neurologist, nothing. And then they said, oh, we're going to do a spinal tap. I said, no way, Jose. So I never got the diagnosis 100%. They said, well, that'll prove something because we really don't know what it is. So I don't really know. But you got to be careful what you say, how you say, and when you say, because then they put it there, and all of a sudden your insurance says, we cannot. I'm talking about life insurance, because I tried to get life insurance when I was young. That way I could provide for my family. But now I'm like, if I die, I got nothing. But it's all because of a mislabel. So you got to be careful.
Yes, and get checked out. Early detection is the key on these things.
Yeah. You guys have insurance, right?
Of course. Yeah, well, as salaried employees, my managers all have insurance, and then my team can also get it after a year of working here too, if they average 30 hours or more.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Because some just like, I don't think so. So I go, well, worst case scenario. Sometimes you check it, you go, that's our option? What is that about? So that's all I'm going to say, because it's changing again and again. I don't know what they're doing over there, but there you go. Anyway, drinks. What drink should we get? Because I'm about to drink right now. I'm not,
Yeah, so we got featured, and it's leading up to Valentine's Day, so we've got a couple of, actually a brand new one. It's called Prickly Ever After Rita, a sweet meats tart margarita with Cuervo traditional Blanco, tequila, orange liqueur, lime, and this brand new syrup. It's a prickly pear syrup, and then, of course, the gummy lips that float on top. And then we have the Tipsy Cupid, which is not new. We have that every year around Valentine's Day, and that's a spiked lemonade matchup of Smirnoff vodka, orange liqueur, strawberry, and premium lemon, sour top with gummy lips also. And those are $6 each, and you can throw a Vibe Drop in there for another $3. You can add a Vibe Drop of Grey Goose vodka for just $3 more.
I'm not going to lie. I wish I could show on camera what this is, but everybody's texting me, so I feel like, okay, here we go. There it is. That is, oh man, it did something kind of weird. That's the drink of the day. Jess, doesn't that look good?
It does.
It's hard
look
to
good.
see.
No, I see it. It does look good.
Doesn't it look good? It looks delicious. I'm showing it on the camera in our, I don't know what to call it. Everybody's doing it. Netflix has a podcasting. I go, maybe that should be us. All right, so there you go. Anyway, all right, well, it looks delicious. And there you go. Can you please talk to your corporate and say, can you put those out there? Because it's hard to get, man. It's on the app. Really good. What you just said. And I go, that is what we need. All right. So can you make it happen?
I can certainly try, but there might be some issues with the legality of alcohol. I'm not sure about all that, but I will certainly run it up the chain.
Oh, that makes sense. It's on the app, but not on Facebook. I forgot about. No, they've included. You know why? Well, maybe it's the way you're saying. You know what? You could be right on that. But they always include people having drinks in a drink or of a drink, and then putting it on the side of the food. So, but all right. Yeah, I'm not going to push it. Just let it go. All right, let it go. I push things out there. You're right. You're right. Drink responsibly. All right, there you go. All right, we got to let you go. Make it a great day. And remember, if you get numb, go get it checked out if you have insurance. And if you don't, rest. That's all I'm going to say, because a lot of people do that. All right, we'll see you after, and thank you for making it with us. And KMT, how do we find you?
We're at 1585 East 6th Street at the Highland Springs exit of the 10 Freeway. It's where Beaumont and Banning come together.
That's right. Applebees is where it's at. They're awesome. We love them. Applebees is where you go, and there you go. All right, we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Tired of waiting in line for overpriced coffees and packaged rolls? Make a change and stop for coffee or espresso and a fresh homemade apple fritter or ham and cheese croissant at Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight is a family-owned business with a friendly staff who has served the past area for 22 years. Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight opens daily at 4:30 a.m.
Get up to the minute forecast and temperatures for Beaumont, Banning, Redlands, Palm Springs, your community, national or international cities, on KMET's website, KMET1490am.com. The station now features AccuWeather. AccuWeather offers weekend and extended forecast, along with the latest radar map and current conditions. AccuWeather on KMET1490am.com. Log in every morning for your daily forecast.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases, get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
That's right. We appreciate each and every one of you. I will say this. People text and I go, I don't know if I should respond. Have you ever had a text where you think it's someone and then you respond and then they don't respond, or they say, oh, my name, or they say, is this Ann? And you go, oh my God, I got baited. Have you ever had that, Jess?
No. Usually if I get a text message from someone I do not know, I say, who dis? And if they don't reply back with something stupid, then I just block them.
Maybe that's what I should. Who dis? Who dis? And they go, uh-oh, wrong one. Who dis? All right. Yeah, I noticed that. I have so many on there, and I go, dude, you're taking up, like, everything. Why are you doing that? So this person says, hey, my friend from a distance, which sounds like someone that I would know. But I go, so when I respond, should I respond on air and be like, but then they take forever. You go, I don't think you're a person that I know. Or I had it once where they send you a picture, and you go, oh, I know that one. That's so dumb, you know, so I don't know. Then I never engage, so I don't know, like, do they send you a link and go, oh my God, I need help or something? I don't really know. I call it and it goes missing or it goes to voicemail and you're like, all right. So anyway, you got to be careful. That's all I'm going to say. It goes around. Unless it's someone that I know. You never know. Of a distance. Like, all right, what's my name? Of a distance. All right, Jess. I just saw something here about something that you're talking about, and it says, are you let down? It literally agrees with you, Jess. It literally agrees with you. Are you let down? And it's talking about the series that we were talking about before the show. You go, it's just, so it says, are you let down? Are you let down, Jess?
Yes, I am let down. I have never been so, well, no, I actually have been disappointed in a series finale. That was for the Umbrella Academy.
Ooh, Umbrella Academy. I'm trying to remember that one. Umbrella Academy, I remember being a little, and then they did it, and I go, okay, and then I go, oh, I remember that. It was so like, oh, come on. I remember that now. Yeah, it was like, really? They die all the time. All right, that's the answer. Now, Stranger Things, do you, because evidently it agrees, it says, yo, I know. Let down. Why you let down, Jess?
It was incredibly anticlimactic, and a lot of the stuff that happens at the end makes no sense. Like, here, I'll just tell you one thing. So someone is supposed to be a baseball coach. He's like, oh yeah, after all this is ended, he becomes a baseball coach. Not once in this show have they ever seen him play baseball. Basketball, yes. Baseball, no. So it's just little things that just make no sense to me.
There's a show I saw, and I agree with you. And some of these shows, and I will say this, when you watch them, I will say this. We're at a time where I never used to have this, okay? I'll give you an example. My mother, Little House on the Prairie. My God. Little House on the Prairie. Okay, growing up, I used to watch Little House on the Prairie, right? My family watched it, I should say. And it was only on when it was on. It was Channel 5, KTLA. Okay, KTLA. Oh, I met somebody in person. You know Xena, Princess Warrior?
Yes.
I met her.
You met Lucy Lawless?
More than you know. And I was like, wait a minute, you're Xena? She goes, I am. And she was walking away, and I go, oh, that was weird. My mother was like, I want to go. And I go, you don't know who that was? Oh, who cares? And I'm like, oh, you don't even know. So, yeah, I know. I was like, and it was out of nowhere. I don't want to say, because I think she was like kind of being secretive. And I go, wait, because I saw a post of hers on social media, and I'm like, wait, I know you. And anyway, that's all I'm going to say. But I'm trying to get a job, all right? But anyway, because I got to get paid. That's the answer. Anyway. Applebee's where it's at. There you go. That's the answer. There you go. What else? Yeah. So everybody's disappointed. Stranger Things is a thing, but is it? I don't really know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have and there was just the documentary that came out after the series finale just made it so much worse. They should have not aired it, and it was just, yeah, they completely flopped this season.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. I will say this, and I can't remember what show it was, but I go. It's like they didn't the other show. If you watch them back to back, that's what I'm trying to get with. Okay, so Little House on the Prairie, right? There are some episodes I go, I didn't know that, I didn't know that, and I didn't know that. But they run them in a way all over the place, okay? And it's actually on Roku, okay? Roku has several channels. I go, Roku, I love Roku, I love Roku. I remember when Roku came out, and I said, it's going to be a thing, but is it? And then all of a sudden, cable introduced it. They says you could get our app, and all of a sudden, cable had an app. And they go, well, in order to get the app, you have to subscribe to us. And then it got all over the place with apps, all right? That's where I go, what are you going to do? So it's expensive when you subscribe to all the apps. I don't know how many people are subscribed to cable anymore or Dish or any of those, but I think in a way it's like just let it go because it's expensive, right? So, and then there's others that are copies of Dish, like Sling, and there's others, Live TV, YouTube has their own. I go, all right. But I guess what I'm saying is there's really, the only shows we talk about are either, and there's nothing at the show right now. There's nothing at the show. There was an award show. Everybody's like, all right, big deal. Who cares? But so I just go, what is there that we can watch that we could be happy about, that we could say, ooh, I'm about that? Because right now, for my mother, it's either 60 Days In, which I'm not going to lie, sometimes she's like, whatever, what are you going to do? Or the other show, which is Love is Blind.
Gotcha. Yeah. I don't have too many shows, just the ones that started, like High Potential, The Rookie. I'm kind of picky on my shows. I don't want to, because once I start watching, I'm just going to end up wanting to watch them all. This happened with what was it? Those stupid soap operas. In my younger days, I used to watch those.
But I will say this, Jess, you are right. When it comes to, okay, so what I'll get into is this. When Little House on the Prairie was out, we would watch it when it was on, right? And it was on for the hour and then off, right? I saw something. Oh, Bionic Woman. I remember that. So I saw that. Oh, and Rockford Files. We saw some that are on Tubi, and I go, I remember this when I was young. My mother's like, I don't remember it at all. Or, and then somehow when you play it, all of a sudden she has a memory come back. She goes, wait a minute. And I go, but sometimes I don't know if it's a stroke that's hurting her or her mind that's hurting her or something else that's hurting her. I don't really know. But the answer is you go, okay. So in a way, shows now, at least we didn't have when we were young. This is where we go, at least we're there, where the show is back to back, right? First season, second season, third season, right? And you go, I didn't even know they were on fourth season. Now, some of these shows come out. Okay, give you an example. 60 Days In. It came out, but they're on like episode or season, I don't know what, which is the more recent one. But then you go, but it's been out for a while, since like 20 something, I don't know what it was. So that's on Tubi. They have the first season, and then the second season is not there. I don't know why. It's like they had an upload problem. The third season, upload problem, and then the fourth season. Okay, fourth season, fifth season, and I think they go up to 8 or 9. But the season that's on Netflix is the latest season. But if you see the very first season, you go, oh, it got extreme. And that's when no one knew what 60 Days was, right? So, and it's a show where you go, in the fourth or fifth season, in a way, they got in trouble, okay? And you go, oh, because someone got so enamored, and you would have hated it, Jess. If you were one of the prisons, you go, are you kidding me? So is this show that I say don't, okay? Because it's a show that have you seen it yet, Jess? 60, because your mother would love it.
I have not seen it. I have not shown it to her either.
Okay, show it to your mom, okay? Because I think she'll love it. Or not, I don't really know. Your brother, not really, but I have an opinion. There you go. He would sign up for it just to prove something, okay? You would sign up, but you would be a good one, but I say don't. Because you go, I got to prove that I'm that guy, right? Because they want to beat you up again and again. I don't think they'd want to beat you up. I think they would think you were cool. It's the cover story. One guy did a cover story, but I think he got it wrong because they figured out, they go, you stopped on interstate what? That's a highway. How can you stop? How can you get pulled over for stopping? It doesn't make sense. It's a highway. Shoot. Because he said, I ran a red light on the interstate, this and this, right? And they go, how do you run a red light on an interstate? It doesn't make sense. So he goes, because they gave him a cover story that didn't make sense. Kind of like the shows that you're talking about, Jess. So he was like, they're going to beat me up. They're going to beat me up. They're going to beat me up. So that's the answer. 60 Days. Go watch it. Really good show. They put cameras in a prison. And I know you've probably seen prison shows, but it's not that kind of show. It's a show where they go, and I'm not going to lie, when they get off the show, they do this whole thing at the end going, was it worth it? No, it was not worth it. You get beat up. One person actually got beat up. All of a sudden, because the guy said, literally in prison, the TV is telling me that you are a ... I can't even say it, okay? They cuss up the wazoo and say things that aren't even true. But he says, the TV told me. And then he attacked him when he wasn't even looking. And they go, oh, you're that guy. You're going to get beat up. So you go, oh, no. And so they have this thing, Jess. They have this thing. So the cameras are around, and you have to pretend like you're an inmate or that you got in there for a reason. And then they go, no, you guys are a show. It's obvious. And then all of a sudden they turn on them and they want to kill them, Jess.
I have a feeling that if I ever do go to prison, I'll probably end up either being thrown in solitary confinement or I'll end up running with a gang because I'm trying to feel safe.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I understand solitary, okay? But one guy, dumb as all get out, dumb. He started off dumb. He ended up dumb, and he says, "I think prison is a vacation." And you know what he did? He vacationed that. He literally was so like weird. And I'm not gonna lie, if he was on the show, I probably would say, "Oh my God, you were so awesome. That was great." But you see how dumb people can get on this show. My mother could do this show because she has a certain way with prison people. I don't know what it is. Women are different than men, okay? But I will say this. Don't out who you are. So on I think it was the 4th or 5th season, they're in this prison, and this woman is like, you know, she likes women, okay? And these women are like, dude, we like you. And they liked her so much, she's like, I have a girlfriend now. And you go, oh, there are so many problems there. There are so many problems. And that's all I'm going to say, Jess, because you have to watch it. She goes, wow, because all of a sudden she's the popular one in prison because she has a look. And when you see, you go, yeah, she does have a look. She got a tattoo so she wouldn't get beat up. Very smart. But all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, we love you. And all of a sudden she has the choice of the choice, because the women, she would say, I have problems when I'm, everywhere with friends, but when I'm in prison, all of a sudden, and then she partook in some things that go, that's illegal, that's illegal, that's illegal. She goes, what? Because she really wanted to say I'm popular. But here's the thing, Justin. This is why I like the update, okay? At the end of the show, did they learn anything? No. And they kind of say they do, and they kind of say they don't. At the end of the show, we're talking about, if you're just joining us, it's a whole other show. What a great show. It's the show 60 Seconds, okay? Prison, okay? I'm doing Gone in 60 Seconds. 60 days in prison, okay? 60 days in prison. Can you do 60 days in prison? No. Don't do it. So this one figured it out, and she said, oh, by the way, I think I figured it out, but did I? And it was the dumbest thing. I go, you didn't figure it out. It's so dumb. She goes, because she went for the woman after, because you go, did they make it? So she's in with criminals, right? She's not a criminal, but she pretends to be a criminal. That's like you going, Jess, I know I'm married, but I'm going to hook up with the guys, and I'm going to be the guy who is now, and I'm going to get raped in prison. Would you think that your family would want that for you?
No.
Well,
also, there is one prison I would like to go to. It's in Norway. It's called the Halden prison. Google it and you'll find out why.
All right, I believe you. Look, the answer is no. You don't want to go to prison. All right, you don't want to go to prison. A, they can forget about you, and B, because here's the thing, and here's the other thing no one even thinks about. The reason the show exists, all right, Jess, is not to show prison life. It's to figure out what's wrong in the prison. That way they can figure out how to make it better. But here's the thing, Jess. Even the people running the prison don't know that you're on a show to call them out and probably make them lose their job because they're getting drugs in a certain way or doing some stuff that they shouldn't because they're doing it when they're not on camera.
Makes sense. Make the prison look bad.
Yeah. Now all those people know you. What do you think is going to happen, Jess, when you make them look bad?
Yeah, you probably won't end up leaving the prison at all.
No, you're going to want to leave the prison. You want to go to another state where you cannot be found. That's the answer.
If they find out that that's what you're doing in prison, then yeah. They're
going to find out. They go, I lost my job because of you? There are so many problems with the system. It's like every movie that you've ever seen where you go, oh, like, how many? There are a lot of shows. My mother doesn't watch any of them, evidently, or she doesn't remember, where there are shows about how the prison is run in a bad way. You go, they exist. They do it. They make you do things for them. So there you go. That's the answer. There you go. Now I know. There you go. And that's the answer. Okay. We got Aaron Carrera tuning in. Thank you. We appreciate you. Manny, tuning in. Take, tuning in. I love your handle. Lovely Take. Thank you, Take. Film, tuning in. Thank you. I'm not sure about the Justified. You never know. And Michael Magic Michaleki. What a weird name for a doctor. And Ida Lopez. Thank you for tuning in. So, so that's the answer. 60 days in. Is it? And there you go. If they wanted to be on the show, because I've interviewed some people going, I know. Usually it's a producer or somebody who made it, but I would say this. Don't do it anymore, because there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem. And they don't even know the problem. And the problem is this. If you get beat up in prison, Jess, A, that's not good. B, you go, well, I deserve it. And C, what was going to happen? Yeah, but. And they make up a name, right? So now you need to remember your name. So you got to know your prison name. What's your prison name, Jess?
J-Rod.
Weird you knew that. Okay, but you don't look like a J-Rod, Jess.
I
Where did
don't
they
know,
keep up with that?
They're saying the key to my mind.
Oh my God, you're J-Rod? See, they go, you're not a J-Rod. What's going on? Now, you would be good as a correction officer, Jess. I can tell because when I talked about you acted like the guards, okay? You're a good correction officer. But even then, I have an opinion about that. Because I think some of these correction officers, oh boy. It's either the 5th or 6th season, okay? When they show the prison, they show the inmates attacking the guards out of nowhere, okay, with a shank. One got stabbed 20-some times, okay? You want to go to that prison to figure out what's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong. There's a problem with that prison person. That prison person is stabbing that person probably because he got on the out told, or on the in told, stab that guy, get that guy. And there you go, and that's the answer, because it's doing something kind of dumb, and that's the answer. You got to investigate the guards, you got to follow them, you got to know what's up, and you go, that's why that gets it, because they get drugs inside a prison. You go, how did that happen? Some of them sneak it, and I go, that's smart, that's smart, that's smart. I didn't even know that existed. They palm it, they put it up in their mouth, they put it up in, I understand the cavity problem now, and then you go, but the guards sometimes get in on the yard. Oh my God, Jess, oh my God, so I'm not going to lie. Drones. Do you know that one of these, I saw it, and I said, oh, I get it now. Drones, okay, drones. Did you know that drones are being used in prison yards from a guy to a guy to a guy to a guy, and they're dropping it right there in the prison yard?
Yep. Actually, quite genius. Just have the drone fly over quietly, drop something, and then zoom out.
Prescription. There you go. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more after this. Prescription. That's all I'm going to say. We'll be right back.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
The Fat Greek in Yucaipa, where you can get authentic, delicious, true Greek food. Authentic gyros, Greek salads, pitas, falafel, hamburgers, burritos, and oh yes, baklava. The Fat Greek has a large selection of wines, ice-cold domestic, and imported Greek beers. Come on down to the Fat Greek located on Yucaipa Boulevard in the city of Yucaipa. Open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. The Fat Greek has delivery, drive-thru, sit-down, and a catering service. So bring in a family or give Nicholas and Christopher a call at 909-797-6018. Eat Greek, live long. Remember, if you want authentic Greek food, it's the Fat Greek in Yucaipa. Hello, listeners. This is Christopher from The Christopher Show. Hey, if you missed one of our shows here at KMET, don't worry about it. You can go to our webpage, and that's KMET1490am.com. Go to the homepage, click on the SoundCloud tab, and hear any show anytime you want.
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, you're covered. Call 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littleNsons.com.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today. We got a lot of things. Jess, before we go, and we're running out of time, it's so quick. Oh, and we have a story coming up next, if we do, unless something comes up all of a sudden. Jess, what should we watch? I will say this. The only one that I'm really wanting right now, is, and I will say this. I'm kind of listening to something, you go, wait, what? Comics, because I'm so bored. I'm listening to comics on YouTube, okay? And there are some channels I go, ooh, about that. You got to get permission, but in the meantime, I'll go in and listen because I'm like, well, what are you going to do? But I think that's going to be a thing that people go, wait, what? It's really good. They have audio of the comics, and you go, oh, I got one. Not going to lie, want it. And I want more, and there you go. But it's Godzilla. And I'm not going to lie, it's a good story. What? It is. Or at least the art. I like the art. So is there anything that you recommend, Jess?
Yeah, since you mentioned Godzilla, you have about 1 month until the next season starts on Apple TV.
Now, I will say this. Was the first season good? Because I'm not hearing anything about
it. Depends on what you want from it. Like, if you're expecting it to be heavy Godzilla, then no. It's deep. It's diving into Monarch, which is the organization that tracks, hunts, and follows these creatures. Yeah, so it also shows that it makes the whole... It just gives it more lore into the whole Godzilla world.
Okay. I kind of get that. Okay. All right, I'm about that. All right, awesome. Because there is a comic, Godzilla, which is awesome. They have a few, and I go, not good. But I like the way they go with this, because one is resistant against his, whatever they call that when he, right? He's resistant. And I go, they're resistant? Yeah. Ooh, what verse is that? Because Godzilla kills everyone. That's the answer. There you go. You never want to go up against Godzilla. Even the other ones go, not Godzilla. He always wins. There you go. I don't know if it's a blast out of his mouth or the way he charges. And then he heals, right? So you go, how's that going to happen? I don't really know. They want to take him to space and leave him there, but the answer, I don't know. There you go. Monarch. But I like that. I like the idea of Monarch because you go, that's the science of, but is it? And there you go. So I don't know if I want to wait for another season or more seasons, but I'm not hearing anybody talk about it. Just like Jurassic. You know, I haven't heard anything about Jurassic that came out this last year. Isn't that weird, Jess?
No, not really.
And then Tron. Tron is out, but is it? No one's talking about that.
Tron's on Disney Plus now, so if you have Disney Plus, you can watch it.
Did you like it?
No.
You see? Everyone's like, and I think we asked you this. I could be wrong. On another show, or maybe before the show, and you were like, oh, yeah. And now you're like, no, I don't like it. All right. And I'm like, why am I? Oh, Predator. Really good. Badland, really good. All right, I recommend Predator. It goes somewhere you did not expect. It's a little different, but it goes somewhere you did not expect. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anything else, Jess?
For this week, no.
Isn't that weird? There's nothing. You go, what a... And then award. So, I have an opinion. You want to hear the opinion? I have no time, but you want to hear the opinion?
Sure.
Okay, here's the opinion. Everything's going to go by, let's see, it's now 2026, 2027, 2028. By 2029 or 2030, all the things that we're watching are going to be bleh. Okay, because A, they're not making sense. B, they need money. And C, everybody is upset at everybody. And there you go. And they have no money. Okay, at the rate that we're going, we have no money by 2030, 31, 32, and 33. So have fun, and there you go. Or break it. And that's all I'm going to say. All right, we're out of time. Make it a great day. Whatever you do, remember, life is living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone. He ends so quick. So quick. He, like, there's no, like, even just a little. I mean, he has time. Yeah, I'm looking at the time. He has time. All right, what are you going to do? Let's see. Why does it do that? YouTube, get it together. You know what I mean. Tell me you're not doing YouTube. All right. Should I respond to that? I'm going to respond. Let me respond. I'm off the air, so I can respond. Because this is how I get messages. It's the weirdest thing. And then I get messages I don't even see. You ever have that? And I go, I didn't see that. And then they go, how dare you? You go, oh my God. I've had a death in the family. Horrible. Little 8-year-old. So cute. I have a picture with him. But, you know, I wanted to post it, but I'm like, let's see. Hey, my friend from a distance. How have things been going? What do you respond? What do you respond when you get that? You go, I don't even know the number. I usually look up an area code, and I go, what area is that? Who might that be? But then when I say this, nothing happens after it. So I'm going to say something. I'll say, who dis? I like that because he said it. All right, do you have something better? Who dis? Who dis? Let's see if that's my friend from a distance. It could be somebody I go, oh my God, it is somebody. Or they're watching in a weird way. All right, because people text you and they go, really? Why? It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. You ever get a text like that? I get them all the time. And you go, who? What? I've done a question mark. I've done, and then nothing. Nothing. You know. Why would you waste time on that if you're like, you know, who does that? What are they going for? Is there a response that gets them where they got to go in order to go? Oh, I'm not that guy. All right, I have a story. Let's see. Predator. Really good. It's on a list. Oh, Avatar. That's the other one. Not going to lie, a little boring, right? People are like, something about it, right? I don't know why. It looks good. I don't know why I feel that boring thing. Because it looks good visually. And you go, wow. But why am I bored? I don't understand. Frankenstein. That looks interesting, right? Sinners. That looks interesting. One battle after another. Not sure what that is. These are the movies that Yahoo says. Yeah. But. Alright. I'm not going to lie. I haven't seen Stranger Things all the way. I have no idea. No idea. So there you go. Alright. Let me go to news because I really missed that show. That was a good show, right? No? Maybe so? Not going to lie. The time was like a little like, oh, hey guys. And I'm not going to lie. If it was audio only, it would be easier. Okay, but then, like, do you really? Not really. Do we get comments? No. You know. Yeah. Insurrection. Why? Why would you say that? Insurrection. It's a good movie, though, when you think about it, right? Insurrection. Oh, that's it. There you go. Insurrection. Whatever. All right. Ooh, Oscar. What? No way. ABC. Let's see. 98th. Wow. Huh. 98th. He was, well, I don't know. I have an opinion, but they never listen. March 15th. Really? Conan O'Brien. Why is it when Conan does it, nothing? And then when others do it, oh no. All right. All right, awesome. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Yikes. Didn't know. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess not really anything. What's this about? Melissa Gilbert. Right? Melissa Gilbert. Huh. No idea, man. What happened? Right, Reiner? What happened with that? Nothing? I don't really look. Yeah, Reiner. And, right? The attorney, right? No? He, like, did he? I don't know what happened there. Whoa, what happened? What? This is kind of big. Wait, is this our area? Or is this like... This cannot be... Oh, wow. Oh, is it over? Yeah, I know this area. Evidently, it was a really bad accident. It was so bad it made news all over the world. A car strike, fallen bridge beam, all 10 lanes closed at the 15 freeway. I don't know if it opened. It says all lanes through Ontario were closed early today after multiple vehicles struck a beam that fell onto the roadway. Oh, no. The beam fell onto the roadway? Oh, that's going to be a problem. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's today. Oh, that's kind of big. Didn't know that. Evidently, it was reported at 3 in the morning. It fell after a big rig carrying a large load apparently crashed into a bridge under construction above the 10 freeway. Oh, so a big rig. The bridge is under construction. And so the big rig said, hey! And the beam fell. Okay, so it's not because it was a problem already. Or was it? Yikes. Oh. 2 vehicles hit the beam. Ambulances and tow trucks were called to the scene. The extent of injuries was not immediately known. Okay, so sounds open, but I don't know. Oh, no, closed till, okay, they had an update, closed till about 11 o'clock or so. I mean, if there's, I don't know, that's interesting. So, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Wait, what? Oh my God. 83-year-old convicted of killing Uber driver who he wrongly thought... Oh, I don't even know if I want to click on this. 83-year-old man convicted of killing Uber driver, according to the Associated Press, who he wrongly thought was scamming him. What happened? This looks fake. A jury convicted 83-year-old Ohio man of murder in the shooting of an Uber driver who he wrongly thought was trying to rob him after scam phone calls deceived him. Oh, he got confused in a weird way. I got it. I tell you, like right now, you'd be like, I'm going to cover it. Yeah, it's obvious. Oh my God. I'm Yulia. Don't you have my number? You mean Julia? Now, I really don't know who this is. Also, I just want who this. I'm Yulia. Don't you have... That got more than I ever get. I don't know who Yulia is. No clue. Alright, well, what are you going to do, Yulia? No, I don't. How would Jess respond to that? Who this? Let's see. I'm Yulia. How do you not have my number? Are you dumb? I can tell you it's not anyone I know. Alright. It's a guy. You want to say... You mean Julia? I know a Julia, but I don't know Julia. Who's Julia? I don't think I know Julia. I have a lot of people connected on social. But if I look at it, I go, it's not that one. I go, this one? No, not that one. This one? No, not that one. This one? No, not that one. But then he sends those out, right? It's that guy. So dumb. And how do you know I don't have your number saved? I mean, how does that make sense, right? Like, are you stalking me? I'm Yulia. Don't you have my number saved? I usually do a question mark at this point. I don't know what to do. Any recommendations? I should say, yo, Jess, what do you say? I'm Yulia. Don't you have my number? No. Oh. And then nothing. It's the weirdest thing. Nothing. How do we get something out of this person so it's entertaining? Okay. Supposedly Yulia. I'm Yulia. Don't you have my number saved? Let's see who it is. Does AI know? Okay, it goes answer this way. So dumb. Okay. Yuli? Oh, we'll start with that. Yuli? I like that. Yuli? Like, oh my God, Yuli! Anyway, I don't watch me so bad. So this guy, sorry, we're on the report, social. Jury convicted 83-year-old man of murder of an Uber driver who he thought was trying to rob him after scam phone calls deceived them both. His name is here. I won't say it. You never know. Shot the driver after assuming that this person was in on the plot to get $12,000 in bond money for a Oh, this has been going on. Oh my God. All right, this has been going on. I get that. I get that. I get that. All right, it's been going on. There was somebody else. He was like, "Yeah, they scammed me." They literally said, "Oh my God," and they acted, but it was really smart in a way and really dumb, because it like the guy gave a lot of money to someone who picked up. Maybe he saw this and got a little confused. I kind of get that, but you go, dude. I mean, did he call the Uber driver or did they hack his phone? Because this other one was the guy thought his son was but they do this AI thing where they take, I don't know how they got the son's information, and it was as though his son was calling for money, but he really wasn't. It was just AI. I don't know how they proved that, but this is a whole other one. Says the driver fell victim to the. Well, now I don't understand this one, but so they were both being scammed. I'm so confused. Oh, that's a show. I remember seeing that. Driving to Brock's home between date. Oh, see, they're replying. Yuli? Let's see, Yuli. You forgotten about me? How? Who are you? Is this where they send a picture? Is this what you guys do? I don't do this. I gotta figure out how to do this. Let's see. Okay, I'm so Yuli. I know something I know. Oh no, you forgot about me. Amnesia. Yeah, I've been hit in the head more than once. Okay, fine. That would be normal me. What do you say to that? You forgotten about me? How do I do that? Do they respond? Act lovable. And then they go missing. I can almost guarantee you they go missing. Or they send a. Is this Dooley? It's the weirdest thing. It's. You ever get? It's the dumbest thing. You go, what are you going for? Do you want money or what do you want? Maybe I should say that. Yeah, give me money. All right, that makes sense. No, I just want to check on you. And then they go missing. And they never get to it. Have you noticed this? They take time on this, but they never get to it. Are they checking to see who it is or see what the name is or get to something? They're looking for information on it. Then they follow up on a different. Oh. The way I do it, they just go away. They don't even respond. All right. Of course, that person. So there you go. So evidently the driver fell victim to the same scammer, driving to Brock's home between Dayton and... Oh, no. Tell me they don't have access to the app. Is that how it happened? Then Uber needs to figure it out. They have access to the app. They know the guy, and they know the driver. That's the answer. If it happened that way, you go, Uber has a problem. Yeah. Somebody's accessing both of their phones. So the driver fell victim to the same scammer, driving to Brock's home between Dayton and Columbus to pick up a package for delivery, according to investigators. Package for delivery. Okay, all right. I didn't know. I don't. All I know is, who knows? Brock shot the driver, who happened to be 61-year-old. Can I say that name? I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. A 61-year-old, a Columbus suburb, 6 times when he shot her 6 times. When she showed up at his home in March of 2024. Whoa. He was convicted of murder, assault, and kidnapping. He's scheduled to be sentenced pretty soon. The attorney said the shooting was in self-defense, and the scammer had made threats against him and his family. Brock testified during the trial that he felt threatened when the driver arrived at his house. Prosecutors said Hall was unarmed and posed no... It's a movie. It's a movie. I know this. All right. There's a movie. It's Black Mirror. That's it. Black Mirror does this, okay? And I kind of get it. I think I go, they got their idea from that. Or it's just the thing that goes on. Black Mirror did this episode. Man, I wish Jess were here. I almost want to get Jess to go, can you believe what's happening? All right. Anyway, he would be like, are you kidding me? I know that one. I know. So there's an episode. Man, Jess, let's see. Do I want him on the show? All right. I'm going to go over on this. Never mind. because we don't have that show. Don't know what he's doing. Be like, what? All right, well, whatever. Let's pretend he's on here. He's like, huh? All right, there you go. That's the answer. Or not really. I don't really know. It's a show on it's a weird one too. It's a weird one. But that's what I think happened. They go, oh, that makes sense. They go, that's what's going on? That's what's going on. It's that show. Or it's been happening. So on the show, they hold somebody. Oh, the guy's responding. Or girl, sure. Looks like time really made you forget about me. Who is this person? Did I say Julie made me forget about you? Oh, I'm going to say that. Julie made me forget. Who's Julie? Hey, Yulia. I don't know who Yulia is. Do I know Yulia? I can almost guarantee if I know Yulia, I would know. Hey, Yulia. I don't know a Yulia. Seriously. Huh? Oh, my God. Okay. Let's see. I have a show. Watch it. Oh, no. Knows everything. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so it's that show, Black Mirror. If you know the show, Black Mirror, that's the show. This really happened in real life. Either they got their idea or that's been happening. So on the show Black Mirror, they hold this person, and it starts with just one, right? Or there's a couple, I don't really know. And they show, and one leads to another leads to... But what they do is... Did they ever get these people? I don't know. But they go at both of them, so both of them have to do something. So one picks up because they're holding something over his head, and then the other does. It ends in a finale where someone gets shot. They deliver with like a driver or something. And he's like, I gotta do this, otherwise they're gonna say something about something. See, who is Julie? Julie. We're gonna go on and on with this. This is such a waste. So it's entertaining in a way, but is it? Not really. All right. So the answer. This is a person. Literally, I should put his number out there. Everybody text him and go, what are you doing? Don't get. It's one of these guys. Weird how that worked out. All right, so the answer of the day. You don't believe him. That's the answer. Yeah. If this guy, he went with it in a weird way. So I think this person had access. So what they did, in theory, maybe I should read the rest. All right. Convicted of murder. Scheduled to be sentenced. Attorney said the shooting was in self-defense. Scammer had made threat. It's the scammer person they need to get. That person they need to get, and then they go, oh, that person caused a problem. It could be a prankster. It could be someone saying, I need the money. It could be someone saying, I didn't know you're actually going to kill that person. And then, I can see them hiding. You go, oh my God, it could be this person. You never know. Who are you? Julia. Let's see. I said, Julie made me forget. Who is Julie? Julie. Who are you? Oh, good. Now we're done. Who are you? Who's it's one of those. I'm telling you, it's for information. Now I think it's Julie. I go, Julie. There you go. They really got to get ahead of that at some point, right? So this person, unrelated, this person evidently got baited with a scammer on a phone of a message, and there you go. And he thought that the person picking up something, which happened to be an Uber driver, was in on it. No. The person probably did this, kind of like on that show, Black Mirror, really good show. And he made the connection really quick and said, okay, Uber, so there's your answer. That's the guy. Whoever put it, the order, they did under a stupid fake name, huh? A throwaway account. Of course. Did they investigate? It's that guy. Or girl, you never know. It could be a team, you never know. That's the answer. This guy, I would say innocent, in a way. He really thought the person, so the innocent is the one who was an Uber driver. Going, I thought I was picking up a delivery. What are you doing? And if you see the picture, you would say, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not even making this up. You go, what is this about? It's the weirdest thing. Oh, the guy, he looks senile, I'm not going to lie, but he's not. I get it. He got baited in a weird way. The story really, I feel bad for the guy. Anyway, I feel bad for the guy. Because if you watch Black Mirror, then you get it. And they start, I think, with this kid. And he's like, my life is over, because they do this thing, they put on his cam, and they say, if this information comes out, you're going to hate it. And it was just like he clicked on something he shouldn't have. That's all it is. But then the other person, it's like they time it so that the other person also, like, I think one had an affair and he wanted his family to find out or something extreme. And so he's like, why are you doing this? And he's like, I don't want my family to know. All right, I've done it. Now we're done. Now they can't do this. But at the end, somebody dies. It's like this. Shh, Black Mirror episode in real life. Weird. Don't do it. That's the answer. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, here it is. He testified during the trial that he felt threatened when the driver arrived at his house. Huh. Sorry, I'm having a moment. You know why? I got a jury summon. You ever get a summon? I got a jury summon. I got a jury. All right, so I got to do that, and there you go. So will I be? I don't think so, because I'm in media. They say, what do you do? Media. Do you really want the information out there, right? Now, if I were on this as a jury person, I'd be like, dude, it's obvious. Go after that guy. But as a jury person, do they listen to that? Do you have to slip them something? Go after that guy. That's the answer. What do you think of that? We're investigating, are we? No. He innocent. I'd be that person. Based on everything, he thought this person was that person, and that person was that person. So there you go. The Uber driver's innocent, but under the pretense, he really thought. So I kind of get that. But you go, can you get the guy who actually, because that guy or a team or the people, you really got to stop doing this. You got to stop doing this. Black Mirror. In Black Mirror, the people that do this are not found out. And the people get, and it's kind of one of those where you go, oh, I get it. If you do something and you hide it, you are the person that's technically wrong. The fact that you would try to cover it over by having to do what they say to do. Right? You're the person wrong. But, you're the one who killed everyone. That information could have come out one other way, and it didn't mean it had to be a life. Although some of the things that they do on that, you kind of have a question. You go, I can see that being pro. Ooh, I can see that being pro. And ooh, I can see it being pro. Right? When people, right? They do that 60 days in, right? Yeah. They go, well, you're holding my, someone I love, or, you have access to them, right? You don't know how to do this, huh? Because there's access. And then you write a letter, they go, we know. Stupid camera system. All right. So there you go. I got this one. Boom. Done. There you go. Shh. Right? Hey, can we be on that show where it's the crime guy? Because the crime guy, I go, there's your answer. There's your answer. There you go. He goes, what? Or not. I don't really know. That's an interesting story. I want to see the update. But they really got to go after the guy that called both, or rather, did what they did with him, and then says, oh, he's going to pay, called in the order to Uber to get, where were they going to deliver it? Uber had to deliver it. Did they not investigate that? It's right there. Right. Weird story. This is real. Yeah. What happened here? I saw it, but I don't really know. Did I click on it? Ford worker made money. A lot. Do they get after the people that... Let it go, man. Suspended worker who was flipped off by Trump made so much money on GoFundMe, he paused donations. Why would you pause donations? Let it go, man. That's called support. You need it. Trump gave the middle finger to a Ford employee who, and I'm not going to lie, I saw it. He did more than that. He said, F, we're on camera. I go, oh, it's not presidential. He doesn't care whether it's presidential. You go, that's him. That's Mr. Business. Okay? He knows. Keep it G, keep it G, keep it G. But he's that guy. All right, there you go. Gave middle finger for an employee who apparently calls it like he sees it. That's normal. Seems to be the best thing that has ever happened to him, financially. Says the name. Let it go hiding. A 40-year-old United Auto Workers local worker. Smart. He's there doing what he do. There you go. Suspended with pay by Ford after saying something to the president while he was visiting one of its factories in Michigan. The president, in turn, flipped Well, it says apparently mouthed F-U. No, he said it. He said it. He didn't mouth it. What did I say? Right? I don't think so. I'm not with you. All right, so it's dumb as I'll get out. But thank you, GoFundMe. We're set up for this person and lots of money. I don't pause that. Let it go. It's called support. Called pop. $800,000 from 35,000. But here's the thing that I have a question on. Do you think Trump would possibly get the names? You think he would do that? It's getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. Would I support? No. Do. Good luck. Are you dumb? Love ya. You're so awesome. You're so amazing. Yeah. You're that guy. Let it go, man. Let it go. Keep collecting. There you go. It shows support. What if a whole country says, you know what? I'm still not. They have a list, and they get, well, I want that list. We're federal. We're going to lock you all up. How dare you? I said F to him, and you all support him. How dare you? He almost needs awareness. There's an awareness that's not there. And there's no awareness. It's the weirdest thing. Comes next. It's the weirdest thing. Let's see. Yeah, don't be that guy. Just accept it. Oh, he has his picture there. Oh God, take a picture down. What did he say? Oh, that's it? Oh, well, why is he acting? He has something on. All right. Well, you know, don't think you can fire someone for that. He has a case, right? Yeah. Yeah, Trump's White House. Who's posting over there? Right? Social media person? Are they do they know that they have a job for little not a lot? Do they know that? It looks ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. I would never hire them. Never hire them. You go, that looks like really? Never hire them. What did they do before they got hired? It's obvious, no? All right. Let's see. It says it didn't cover up or downplay. Oh no. Called this guy. Oh, couldn't he by saying that? A lunatic. Couldn't he technically say? That's what Trump does all the time. As an attorney, boom. Right. What a waste of time. So they said this, quote, to Washington Post, a lunatic was wildly screaming expletives in a complete fit of rage, and the president gave an appropriate and unambiguous response. Yeah, it was unambiguous. F. He doesn't care. Is it presidential? I think that's what you guys want to say, right? No? Maybe so? Is it presidential? What is a president? Isn't he supposed to be above, in a good way, going, example? All right? Example. Love you, President. You're awesome. All right, let's see. Oh, this one responded. Why did you respond? No regrets whatsoever. Oh my God. He did add that he feels concerned about the future of his job. It believes he has been targeted for political retribution for embarrassing Trump in front of his friends. Yeah, I think you have at least something against Ford. You go, you cannot fire someone for speaking. You know, he speaks all the time. No one ever goes to him 100%. It's the dumbest thing. I get why they did a GoFundMe. What they're trying to say is, we support you. This guy is dumb. He goes at everybody. Look, ask him about anybody. He says, they're dumb, they're stupid, they're dumb. Calling people what they're not even. Or are they? Right? They're communists. How, what? You had the guy in the White House. Did I get it wrong? Seriously. So he calls people all kinds of things, but when you say it about him, oh my God. That's the answer. Detroit says, yep. They like him. Secretary of Transportation. Sometimes people change. Have you noticed that? They support, then they don't. I love you, Trump. Meh. This is another one. Give, send, go. Oh, I have a theory about that. If my mother died, I wouldn't know what to do. She's like, I might die. I go, I know. Oh, really? Oh, I get it. What are you gonna do? You know they take money, right? Yeah, these sites get money. It's not a lot, but it's a portion of it. So you go, well, they make money. I mean, you know. The only ones that I have a problem with, and I've had ones where they go, please send this around. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Those happen. You know, whatever. If he visited us at the station, I'd be like, cool. I don't say things. You know, I don't do that. No. Do I have thoughts? Yeah, of course. Would I have said what he said? No. I have no proof. But even then, even if I had proof, I don't think I'd say it like that, right? So, but you made money, so do you have a job? I don't know. I think you have a case. I would take it. You go, yo, hey. Or I don't know. Or he goes, Judge, how dare you? Have you noticed all the judges that say things? Nothing. Are they piling up? Because I guarantee if I had a judge and there was something, I would have to, right? No? I don't really know a theory. All right. No. There's none of this. Human remains found on beach identified as mayor who vanished years ago. You know when a mayor vanishes, usually there's a cover-up. You know that, right? Or was he... Human remains found on beach. Former mayor who vanished years ago. Oh. Right, he was a mayor, and then he vanished, and then dead. Oh, then not cover-up. When they're the mayor, and they vanish, cover-up. This might not be that. Clarence Edwin Ed Asher, Oregon mayor who vanished. He was a mayor of Oregon. They thought he drowned during a crabbing trip. He was 72 when he was declared dead. Is that now? Because he's dead as a doornail. Remains are found on the beach along the coast of Washington after Asher disappeared, but were named under John Doe after authorities were unable to identify. Wait, so he's been found for all this time? Last year, this is how long it takes? Oh my God. I thought they just found it. Like, oh my God. 20 years later. Yeah, it's on. 20 years later. Or no, I don't know the math. It says 20 years. DNA was sent to Othram, a lab in Texas that specializes in cold cases where the remains were finally identified. Yep, it's him. All right, thanks for letting us know. Coast Guard launched a series and rescue operation when he disappeared at Tillamook Bay on the coast of Oregon. I have a question, Tillamook, because I love their cheese. I didn't know Tillamook was Oregon. Love that cheese, Tillamook. But the search was suspended after just 1 day. Wow. Wow. I'll be like, really? You do care? Or... Right? If you go missing and they suspend it after hours, would you be happy with that? No. Go beyond that, man. Or not, I don't really know. Maybe there's a problem. At the time, Coast Guard members found the boat idling in the water with live crab on board. That's weird. That's weird. Crab. Who goes for crab and then disappears, right? Isn't that no? Wife, who died later at the age of 85, told authorities her husband could not swim. And he went crabbing. This is the thing. You go crabbing and you cannot swim. All right. Wow. Volunteer as a fireman, ambulance driver. Wow. "21 grandchildren?" And they're barely figuring out that the remains are him. Maybe it's the report. I might got this report wrong. It's so ridiculous. Human remains found in Washington have been identified. Yeah, so the report finally came out years later. And it's like, I didn't know. Oh, but even... So he disappeared around... Then he was declared dead. Then their remains found on a beach shortly after he disappeared, but were just named under John Doe after authorities were unable to identify. So, and then last year, DNA was sent to a lab in Texas that specializes where the remains were finally identified. That's the report. Kind of big, don't you think? What else are they waiting on? The lady died. She's like, all right. Did she have hope? She's like, maybe he disappeared because he wanted to. You don't know. Oh, well, he didn't swim. Why would he go? Oh, no, that's him. I have theory of you guys testing because, you know, there's a little 8-year-old and you say, we don't know for years. What happened? It's not that hard. He ends up being a mayor and somebody who does a lot. All right. No, that's him. 20 years later. But you had it right there. But no one... All right. Really? All right. Well, we got a story. So story. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Look, it's simple. All right. All right, I'm out of that. I'm out. All right, I'm out. All right, I'm out. Out. Whew, yay. Okay, awesome. Now I'm talking clear. That's good. I'm not rattling. All right, finally. don't know what that is, I'll figure that out. And there you go. Okay, I can talk clear. I don't have to rattle. I don't have to... No offense. There you go. All right. Oh, man. Why does it come and go? Okay. All right, well, there you go. What are you going to do? Oh, man. Right. Okay. I'm theory about it. I think you guys made it harder than it is. Because I hear they clear, and 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 they clear when they clear. But clear. There you go. Alright. Well, if I had it once, I'd have it again. Okay. Because I have it. There you go. When I have it. There you go. But just so you know, I don't understand the words. There you go. Alright. There you go. Alright, there you go. Look at it. Alright, going for relaxing. Awesome. Going for rest. Going forward so I can have fun ever and ever and just sleep because I want to have sleep. But when I get there, I'm probably going to have fun as well. With fun. A fun in a good way. Not a bad way. But there you go. Because I really want to sleep. But because fun's weird. There. And fun is weird. There. Now, good. But fun is weird. There. But when I have sleep, you go good. There. So I know that one works. But the only one that I know that works is something that I know, but I don't know what it's saying. Because I don't do it. It's so dumb. Now, but because I'm gonna get to a minute. There. Okay, that's amazing. Now get they. What? All right. There you go. All right. Well, there you go. What do you do? Alright, there you go. So that's what you don't know. I think that's really bothering, but I gotta figure out it's like something over, but something over, and something over. Like I'm behind, but in my head, there you go. Like I don't want to see it, but can I see it? Because wise. But look at this. This is wise. And there you go. Because I know where I'm at. They know where I'm at. And 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 they know. They know. No. And they know. And they know. But no. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There you go. There you go. So that's the answer. And there you go. What? There you go. There you go. Alright, what are you going to do? So that's the answer. There you go. Yay. I don't know if that works, but what works about because they work. Because I have an answer. But there you go. That's amazing. Now there. But I'm gonna heat. There you go. And there you go. But I don't know who this guy is. It's the guy. Okay. There you go. But yeah. Alright. So now I can sleep. You can burn. There you go. Man, what a pain. There you go. Yep. Would be. What? There you go. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, because you never know. What a dream. There you go. Ball. There you go. You never know. There you go. A ball. Because there you go. What? There you go. Think it. Sometimes you go, well, what a weird dream. What a weird dream. And what a weird dream. But there you go. You even know. There you go. I don't really know. There you go. Gotta go here. And there you go. Gotta go. But do I? And you. Put your around. There you go. But when I dream. Doesn't mean. There you go. But it's a dream. There you go. Look at. But you use. They use. And they use. That's why use. But don't use. There you go. Alright. One day I'm going to be able to lay down and have a fun time. And there you go. Because I'm going to say, yay, finally. And there you go. do I keep doing that? Was more. Oh, look at this. Allow. Was more. Look at that. Here you go. Yeah, was more. Look at that. Was more. What? That's what I'm understand what I say. There you go, because I'm stuck in an area where I say. But there you go. Yeah. I get why I say that. Because I'm just dangling in a weird way where there you go. Weird and some person. I'm alright with that for now. There you go until I where I there you go. So that way. Especially there you go. Because sense of sense. Lot of sense. There you go. Look at. But I don't know if it's that. But I get because I said is but it's what works. But look at no. How do you go? Because boy. What are you doing? They la yeah, there you go. Look at yeah. I hate that one. Yeah. Help me. Because I could go, but do I? And there you go, because I don't want to live. But yeah, because I wake up there, and there. But alright, so I go, I don't want to get dragged to, but I go, I don't know, you get dragged to, they get dragged to, they get dragged to, they get dragged to, and they get dragged, but they get dragged when they get dragged, they get dragged when they get dragged, but they get dragged when they get dragged, there you go, what drag, they get dragged, there you go, that's the answer for the thing, I don't know why you get dragged, but leg it when they forgot, they forgot, when they forgot, but they were, and there you go, and that's the answer, there, because they drag what they drag, and drag what they drag, when they drag, there you go, but I don't know who have, and there you go, because we're on where it makes sense, there you go. So no, that's makes sense to and do with words and numbers and like because without you badly. There you go. That's all. There you go. Works over there. There you go. Because it's smaller than you know. There you go. Oh, you know, that's amazing. What? That's not y'all, it's y'all, but y'all. Oh, y'all. Never mind. There you go. But it's not really a thing. No, you don't. There you go. Because you're independent. And then when you're independent, but when you're independent, you're independent, but don't know. What? Because you're around you, and if there were no, then there you go. Look at there be all you, you. There you go. There you never know. There you go. Look at when you. Okay, but is there is what you do with a theory. Because with her, but like it. Yeah, there you go. What's more? Okay. There you go. I don't know where they. I mean, you they, and they. Oh, yeah, they. Oh, that's where you go. What's good? Look at you. They. There you go. Cause all right, you know, look at. Oh, you know, but I got no good. Cause I don't know what the hole is there. I'm not sure I'm in a hole, but look there. I'm gonna go why they? That's what else I'm missing. What? Now they? What is that thing? But look at it. So when you say up, they say up, and they say up. They say up, and they say but it's up, what's up? You say up, there you go. But when you say up, they say up, and there you go. I don't know. There you go. What? Right? So okay. I would love a pizza, but I would love a soda, man. Cause they love. As long as you know, cause man, there you go. What are you doing? There you go. There you go. Cause that's something that you know. There you go, of course. They got it right now. They I know, right? Cause it's dumb. Now get that or not. You never know. That's like I said, about you, they, because you know what you know is a word that we're saying. Bertha is by Bertha, yeah, what's birth? Kind of good there. What band? But yeah, you guys say, man, say, help, there you go. Like it, cause you they, cause there you go, what, cause you that, cause you what, there you go. Even though I'm not that guy, like it, oh, and I got like it, oh, like it, and I got just like it, and like it, cause we do in order to do. Cause we come out as what we come out, and we come out what we come out, and we say, what was it, and now, there you go, like it, but you speaking there, and already got that, there you go, the rest, I don't know, there you go. But like it, because you don't speak for her, because you don't speak for her, they speak for her, because they speak for her, until they do, and there you go, but they don't really, you know, and there you go, what they do, and there you go, but so they do, I mean, you know, like it, yeah. Yeah, no, because a million years over and over, yeah, a billion years over and over, yeah, because then all the 10% are. What? I know, and I heed they. Oh, where the words going. Oh my god, here we go. Like it, help. Why do I say help myself? Like it, who say help when they say help? But they go. What? There you go. Say help. Because it's dumb. There. Is anything else in this one? Because you never get help there, and there. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, and there you go. Oh, look at now look at yeah. What? Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. There you go. Hey, man. He they. You know, there you go. Look at I mean, they. Which makes sense, but dig it, because I don't know where I know. There you go. And it, damn. because it's doing like, I mean, they go, oh, yeah, but, I don't know, what's it, zig it, kind of, well, what do you think? That's what happened. But here, there, what I do, when I do, oh, there I go, plus, there, yeah, but take care. When they get do it, because you can improve it, you prove it when you prove it, but what can you prove? There you go. Yeah, it was all, is the thing? Kind of think about that. Oh, why do they ever never when it was the there? Yeah, I know. That's how we do. What we do? Because they, yeah, boards will go. They go. I was like, oh my god, what's that? And stuff. There you go. Like, who knows it? We don't know how. Because we'll just go. Or do it. They go. Probably wrong. They go. They go. Well, yeah. Is that it? What we do? They go. Ah, there we go. At least so. At least so. For you. Oh my god, because you got what you got. There you go. Look at well, there. All of a sudden, everybody know. You go, everybody know. There you go. And we do the weird there. To make it look bad. There. Taking the sense out. What you mean? There you go. Okay. This is what is. We know. So no. There you go. Like it. What you know. There you go. There you go. There you go. We're there. There goes all tied to there. There. Everybody tied. There you go. When they tied. There you go. Then the others are tied, and we're going. That's down. Baby. That's why. There you go. But the rest of them. Oh yeah, no. There you go. Oh, yeah, Pokemon. Pokemon. Oh, we're there. But there. But there you go. What? Not gonna lie, it kind of does. I don't know this, but because I don't know what Pokemon is. There you go. But I Pokemon. We know Pokemon. What? Because I go there. That's why. And there you go. But we're on Pokemon. There you go. That's what we get addicted. We get addicted. But then it goes. I don't think so. There. There you go. Because I got addicted there. There you go. A bunch. But go, wait a minute, with the Pokemon. Then they change. They go, yeah. What? Because they're dumb people. There you go. We'll make them dumb. There. I mean, seriously. There. Common sense. Now they. That's why I got them. There. Sure. There you go. Because we're in your mind. We are. There you go. That's everybody, you know. And that was it. That was it. Oh, there you go. Especially. Now they. Oh, wait. I might try to. Yeah, but there you go. Because, you know. They gonna go. Now they. There you go. It's a game. There you go. We're wrong. There. There you go. Why is everybody on the same thing as them? All of a sudden. Because that's us, man. We addicted. We get there. Wait a minute. And there you go. But. There you go. I'm gonna change it. But that's out. There you go. Oh, yeah. You change it. You change it, man. Why you change it? Because the area is good. We go, ooh, I'm in this area. Because I want that. And I want that. And I want that. And I want that. There you go. That's why. And there you go. But there you go. What a waste of time. There you go. Right, there you go. Like what happened? There you go. Us. Then we do. Confused. They. But they confuse they. When you know, there you go. So there you go. Yeah, what do you do? It's the biggest thing ever. There. They roll it up, and all of a sudden, everyone know. There you go. And everybody do what they do. What? There you go. And, you know, but then, oh no, and there you go. His responsibility, you know. Oh my god. Now we man, there you go. Where are the Pokemon people? Yeah. Anyway, that. That's why. Why is everybody on the same page? That. And we're right there. Well, I'll tell you. Where is there? There you go. And that's wow. Well, you're going. What happened there? Pokemon. When you know Pokemon, you go, wait a minute. I know Pokemon. Yeah. There you go. Pokemon. Yeah. Somehow that we're there. That's where we go back and then go. But I don't remember beyond that. There. They remember beyond that. They remember beyond that. They remember beyond that. They remember beyond that. Blah. And they remember beyond that. But I understand what I'm saying, but I don't remember that at all. There. Kind of like I'm saying. But Pokemon is what Pokemon is. But Pokemon. There. Because they go, what happened? There you go. I'll tell you what happened. We in the head. There you go. There you go. That's why you're addicted when you're addicted. You're addicted when you're addicted. But they get you're addicted when you're addicted. There you go. Because they get out. But there you go. Then we say, oh, you knew. No. There you go. Where's the wisdom? Oh, you. There you go. Oh. There you go. There you go. That's why they say, oh, I level up. There you go. There you go. Especially people that pay. Because this. There you go. Why do you have to pay when you pay? There you go. I have to pay. There you go. Yeah, right. There you go. Well, smart ones said, and you. There you go. Oh, they're on another. Even though, there you go. I mean, we can do. There you go. It's not like good training for anything, but there. But would you? There you go. They probably would. And there you go. Oh no. There. Right? At least for a sticker, right? So much. There, man. There you go. I know, but there's supposed to make it. And now we know. Right, there you go. Pokemon, man. You're the Pokemon or no? Others are busy. There. The best thing ever is them, but we know what's coming out. They know what's coming out. They know what's coming out. They know what's coming out when it's coming out. But that's why that happened. And take away everybody's always on the same thing. But are they? Not really. There you go. And that's what you get with what you get. And there you go. That's why it's only a little on that. But when it's a lot, you go, oh my god. Got that. Because they're way more. Yeah. There you go. Because they really want to do it. Okay. But people get weird with that. So sense of sense. And they go. Yeah, no, but do it. No, no, because it got ruined there. Yeah. And the one that I was with was mean. There, and there. We over there, and somewhere there you go. Zig it, I don't know where. There you go. And that's it. There you go. There you go. So that. There you go. It'll be a Pokemon thing. Now they get that, but. So you know when you get that, yeah, where the minds are you, well, we're addicted, but they're like, are we addicted? What are we addicted? He addicted, but we addicted, when you addicted, being, addicted, but there you go, because it's really for y'all, the ones that go, yeah, there you go. For the fun, there you go, because, we're also going to have a video, there you go, they go, I should not be addicted, there, yeah, but, there you go, those confused all, yeah, there you go, somebody needs to know, somehow that, so, there you go, you get that, you go, no, what are we going to do that way, there you go, then you find the ones that get addicted, you go, you're addicted, but we never talked to you, even though we're addicted, yeah. Wow, you like it, this one? Yeah. There you go. You go a little like, what a waste of time. What does this give me? Fun with the fun. There you go. With the one that I do. There you go. But the one that gets up is the one with that guy, and that guy. The one who stays on it is that one. There you go. They're highly that one. That's one. There you go. There you go. But especially the name of a name, you go, wait. What's your name? When your name is your name. That's us. They are weird. There you go. They go weird. There you go. That's one telling you what you do. There you go. Or no. There you go. There you go. Wait a minute. There you go. So Pokemon, and there you go. That's all the one. Pokemon. But there you go. Pokemon. Where did I bullshit that one? But there you go. So that especially ones I don't know. But there you go. Or not, there you go. Because I got this, that, and all the things you do when you do. But there you go. Now I'm out. Ever never. But there you go. That's what it is. There you go. Well, at least I can rest now. Because I predict a spot. But am I new? Because I predict more. Because I'm somewhere. But there you go. Something that works. There you go. There's nothing anymore. There's nothing there anymore. There anymore. There anymore. Anymore. But there's nothing there. There. This should be impossible. There you go. Thinking of jokes away from where you do what you do when you do. But there you go. Now you know, man. There you go. Because they get choked all the time. They get choked. Thinking, what is that in my throat? There. There you go. So that. There you go. That. I don't know. That. That. And that. So that. That. And that. There you go. What? There you go. And that's it. There you go. Because I don't hold it. I don't get no one of that. What you feel like you're gonna die? No, there you go. I thought that was just the thing in there. I don't need to feel that. I don't have that, and I don't want that thing. But no, yeah, there. There we go. There. Unless they know what they know. But you know, because you're in speed. They. I might have a vote. There you go. But you know, I don't know. That's where you go. But look, because I'm out. There you go. What was that? But there you go. But take it. I don't really know. They're showing me something, but because it's a line on the line. Because I'm holding on to something really dumb, and there's one person on top. So there you go, man. Never were. I've had many there. Because as you say, as you are, we are. You always are. But you want the way you want, because yeah, so as you are, you know, kind of, but because you know when you do what you do, when you do, you know, because animal, I don't like it, but animal, now you know. Now you think, or is we think, but they go. I'll tell you about that. They go. He does animal. My God. There you go. Animal. Well, I can't think. When Pokemon start thinking about was it when Pokemon start, but what? There you go. I mean, seriously, the way you guys are. There you go. It was that Pokemon. Is it the word or another word? There you go. It's tired as that enemy or it's I mean, seriously, how's it that? I just say M and has Pokemon. There, you know what you think about it right there. No, no one's gonna think that. Everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, where are my Pokemon? There you go. Now we know. Alright, imagination where I go from. There you go. Yeah, there you go. But, yeah. We're not doing we're in Pokemon, but boy, when you open the app, you go, what? A boring app. There you go. That's us now. There you go. But you have it when you have it. You go, say, you know. You know, there you go. Like those people, man. There you go. That's right. The ones that go, what they go, when they go. You'd be surprised, man. Right. I'm right there. You can find me. And there you go. I mean, what you want to say? What you say? Only some do. No, I'm doing. We've been putting around. Now they are. What? They go. What? And what? They go. What? Alright, well. There you go. So that, and that, there you go. Does that sound so good? Chips and dip. A little guacamole. There you go. Man, I want that right now. I can't. Why? No, I mean, seriously. You want to have something at the back of the line? Because chips and dip is good. With guacamole. That's sour cream. Yeah, they're actually good with sour cream and things like that, but I don't know why we don't do sour cream like that. But when you mix it with guacamole, you go, there you go. Why not? Not right now. It's like, okay, right? Yeah, but guacamole. Yeah. Sour cream. Guacamole. There you go. Ooh, that's sour cream with a little some. Now there you go. Guacamole and sour cream. With chips. There you go. Right? Isn't that a good mix of something? There you go. You know, I do like quesadilla with guacamole or whatever. I like it with sour cream. There you go. But on the side, there you go. Then we get apply it and then go, oh, yum. There you go. But it's not about that. I don't know what it is. There you go. But what? There you go. Probably what you mean. Mini meat. There you go. Oh my god. There you go. Want that in there? I don't know what's good for you, but it tastes like, oh, not good, bro. Yeah. Oh, I did. There you go. When you know, there you go. Yeah, no way you go. Alright, well, you do. But you know, right there. What you want? What you want? There you go. Or not. There you go. Okay, then she's like that. But me, there you go. One chips and sour cream now. There. Just sour cream. I don't like the dip. There you go. They like that dip, and they like that dip, and they like the dip of. There you go. What is that about? I just want to go way too much on. Oh, I forgot about that. I probably act good with that. Right, nacho. But I don't want nacho. I just want. Right, I might want nacho. Yeah, with steak. There you go. Or whatever the word is. I say steak. They say that's what they say. But like it because steak. What? Or not. Is a verb. There you go. Because me. Oh, not gonna like kind of like that in a way. You know, I don't. There you go. Because I like it messy. Ever never. I like it. Yo, I do it the way I do it when I do it. Oh, now think about that. Maybe I don't. Nachos are weird when you think about it. But there you go. Really want. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Is that a thing? Oh, I agree with it. Ever never. All right, there you go. I agree with it. Ever. But do it. And there you go. And you, because I want guacamole with my guacamole. And there you go. That's the one. Number 2. I want sour cream on the side. There you go. So I have option with a chip. Because they go, do I want guacamole or sour cream? And there you go. You go, ooh, I want. But do I? And there you go. But then I might have a little too much of the sour cream. They go, not good for you long term. You go, yeah, you're right. You go. Or not, there you go. Right. I want guacamole. Yeah, I get that with salsa. Yeah. I don't know the ones that keep combining it. You know, dude, keep it separate. There you go. And there you go. Now you know. Now you want quesadilla. Yeah. When you have quesadilla with quesadilla, you go, and that go with salsa or sour cream. Yeah, you can dip it, but you go, dude, keep that on your side. You go, about guacamole, dude. That's why chips and salsa everywhere. Yeah, you never know. Guacamole is guacamole, but guacamole. I don't know if it's a different way, but right? What's that guacamole? Yeah. Alright, now we know, man. There you go. Guacamole. There you go. You can look up how to make it, but it's guacamole in a form of tomato, onions, and other stuff that you put in. There you go. We go, I want that. There you go. There you go. But, yeah, but, there you go. It's just mix a bunch of guacamole. There you go. Before I get brown and red away. There you go. I forgot about that lemon. You put lemon in, you go, oh my god, this. There you go. Which means you go, it's the guacamole. Like, oh my god. Yeah. They did, but you never know. What is it good for? I'll tell you. I don't really know. There you go. The seed? That's such a seed. You go, dude. There you go. Kind of like, it's our seed, you know. There you go. That's a big seed. There you go. Right? Which one is the tree I want to plant? Is there a seed? There you go. Right? There you go. You go, not that one. There you go. Why? I do not know. There you Why do they limit seed? Seriously. Why do you limit seed? Why do you limit seed? Why? Why? I seed, not your seed. Seed. There you go. I mean, seriously. Oh, but break it. There. Seed. There you go. Seed. 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 There you go. Seed of avocado is good, but is it? Yes. There you go. Avocado. With seed. There you go. Avocado. Exactly. There you go. Avocado. But avocado. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Look at avocado. Yeah. There you go. Avocado. Avocado. Look at avocado. There you go. Look at avocado. But avocado. Avocado. There you go. Because I really want avocado. But avocado with avocados. Now, do I want to make the avocado? Yes, I do. There you go. Without the seed. There you go. Just give me the avocado, not the seed. That's how I go. Yeah, but avocado. There you go. When you get the seed, you go, do I save it to plant at some point? Well, you never know. There you go. Like which seed? Because that avocado. It's like in every avocado, there's a seed. There you go. Like reminder, just, there you go. Just in case. There you go. All right, avocado. How come when they fall to the ground, there's not another seed? Oh, seed. There you go. All right, what do you do with seed? Break right now. Or something. There you go. It's an avocado. You could play hockey with it. There you go. Avocado. You go, that seed, that seed. There you go. Weird seed. There you go. Don't even know. There you go. I don't think there's any seeds that big. I hate that one. Not that big. You carve on it and then some. Or not. There you go. Do they go bad? There you go. Look like you're right there. There you go. Oh, maybe they do. There you go. You never know. I don't know what you do with avocado seed, but lick it because you never swallow it. No way over there. There you go. Hey, yeah. Or somebody said, yo. Wait, what? There you go. It's right there. Grind with the avocado seed. They do. They grind it. They grind it. They grind it. They grind it. There you go. It's avocado seed. Grind with that. There you go. Oh, those are real slippery when you think about it. There you go. Like, there you go. Right. Whenever you attach it up, Paul, what? Avocado seed. There you go. What do you do with avocado seed? What do you do? Other plant. There you go. You like having avocado, you go, that's a good one. I don't know why I'm going to say that seed. There you go, to the plant some point. There you go. Right. Is there money in that? To get started? You go, I'm not going to be able to 100% put it somewhere, but I can start. And then I can sell it. That's avocado, just, really good one. Well, there you go. Can you let me know when you plant it? Yeah. There you go. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. There you go. So let's say I have a seed and I plant it. And then I can sell the plant, even though I go, by the way, that's going to be good avocado. Can you let me know where you're going to avocado that? Yeah, sure. There you go. Can I be invited to that avocado? Since I kind of hooked you up with the avocado? I go, yeah, sure. Are you going to use the avocado eventually, or you're not going to know? I kind of want to know where it's going to go. There you go. Because a lot of people have avocado, but there you go. But then you go, do you know what you're doing with that avocado? No, not really. Oh my God. Opportunity of this one. You don't have to grow it all the way. You get it started. There you go. You go, I am the person who get it started for you, okay? Now, I need to be reimbursed for that. But man, that's good avocado. There you go. I know. There you go. Now, I get paid for a little. And now, I have you as a friend. And now you as a friend, I know to visit that avocado tree. And at some point, I can say, yo, hey. There you go. And when you're not doing anything with it, I can at least have my avocado. There you go. A punch. I go, which avocado are you going to use? Ever? He goes, I don't really use them anymore. I'm an avocado person. Hey, go food for date. There you go. That's it? What is going on? 3? 1 plus 1 is 1 to 3 plus 5. 3 to 4. That's it? Right, they go bad, of course. Yeah, bad avocado. There you go. Alright. I gotta figure out, man. That's an opportunity there. You go, I'll start it for you. Because you really kind of, in a way, want to just move it and then do it. Or do you want to plant it from fresh? No, I want to plant it the way you do. There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a good tree, that's a good tree, and that's a good tree, that's a good tree. There you go. Yeah. That's profit at some point. There you go. Or not, because it takes forever to water. Oh, I forgot about that. There you go. Put it in a place where it's got a lot of water. You go, yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, I know I haven't, but that's what that is, right? There you go. There you go. Well, what's that on it for now, boy? There you go. All right. That's all. There you go. Who wants avocado? There you go. They don't want to do an avocado, huh? Do they tell us avocado tree? They're like, oh, by the way, that's a tree. When are you going to want it? There you go. Avocado. I know there's a thing there. You get it started. There you go. And you saw it. You know, I was working on that. There you go. There you go. Now you know. There you go. You never know. Now look at they. Because I want to know. Oh, wait. Now look at there you go. Oh, it started. There you go. Like a potato person. You go, I'll start it for you. There you go. Now you can that and that and that and that. Now that you start it, you can do that with it. And there you go. At some point. And there you go. You go, oh, that makes sense. There you go. Yeah. I hate those guys. Magician in one way. There you go. Psh, potato. Whatever. Yeah, I was watching whatever. Look at. Oh. They. I hate that. There you go. Potato in a bag. Look at that. I have a bunch of potatoes from just a little plant. No, you had the top plant. I get that. We saw you. You put the in. And it's not a whole bag of potato. Dummy. There you go. You filled it with potato, dummy. There you go. We saw. There you go. Bait. What is that about? Magical. Not even connected with each other. Oh, see? Potato. There you go. What? Makes sense, you dummy. Oh, now if you started it to where it was as big as the potato, you go, okay, let's try that. Now that on the list, you have to keep buying the potato. There you go. So that at some point. Yeah, we would just leave the potato rather than showing. And look at all the potatoes that magically appear in a bag of stuff. So dumb. I hate those stupid YouTube videos. There you go. Go, you had it. I just show the way it is. You dummy. There you go. It didn't magically appear without being connected to the vine. Oh, that makes sense. No truth, man. Truth, you all lie to me. There you go. Especially you. And you. No, it does that. I get how it looks like it does that. Well, magical. Took time to put it in there to make it look like that. There you go. Right, switch on where we get back there. How about now? No, it doesn't work. Now we know potato. You know where that's connected like a stupid tumor. A vine. Potato. I kind of feel like it should work that way. Like, all right, potato. All of a sudden, soil underneath. Wait. How does that make sense? I mean, seriously. I get. Potato. Right, like a tomato. You don't get a tomato, a vine, and then expect in the ground a bunch of tomatoes. What was that? Somebody would do that. Oh my god. There you go. You are so dumb. Why would you take time for that? Why would you be that guy? And be like, man, so much hate. There. There you go. So much hate. There you go. I spend all that time with them. There you go. I don't know what of them. There you go. Oh, my hand's coming out. There. I'd be like, I should have known that. You're never going to get that. Imagine the person going, dude, how do you do that? It's not a good time. So y'all don't regret that. I mean, seriously. You know. Yeah, just start it. I don't know if that's what I was going. Can you? Why don't they reuse the soil? Once it's good to go, it's good to go. Yeah, I get that. You want it without the bugs. There you go. But I don't know. I'll start a tomato tree. I don't know if I want that. Yeah, you know what I mean. There you go. You guys take it over. Almond, there you go. You know, almond, there you go. Almond, there you go. Almond. I'm sure it's something better than almond. There you go. What's that word? There you go. How do I know what it is? There you go. Because my favorite was not almond. It was a. What is a cashew tree? You know they're in the ground too, right? Or not. There you go. Maybe it is a tree. I don't really know. Stupid YouTube. You go. It cannot work the way. How many trees does it make to make a cashew? There you go. All right. There you go. I really thought they gave over that. I get it. I don't know. Yeah, they kind of are soft just like that. I don't know. They make sense. They make sense. There you go. Right, priority. 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 Guacamole, man. Priority is guacamole. Guacamole is guacamole, but guacamole. Now, they get, are they trying to do something with the guacamole? Yeah. And there you go. Or no. There you go. Because they're expensive, man. They're expensive. There you go. Oh, yeah. That's at the top. Right at the top, it's got that little thing. You go, that's where you connect with the tree. There you go. A branch. I wonder if some are not giving what they give when they give thing on. You know? Yeah. You need a little something to go. There you go. I know that. Yeah, I know. Watch me do. I know that. Kind of go. I don't know what you're going about. When I get. There you go. Yeah, what's that about? There you go. You see how you go. Chop it down. There you go. No! Squeeze it out. Yeah. Well, if they like it, you go, it's good for something. There you go. It's refined. There you go. Yeah, they heat it. There you go. They train it. They refine it. It's gonna be something, somebody, man. At least syrup of some sort. There you go. Would you like it? There you go. Now we know, man. Now we know. I didn't know last of that. This is a farmer sugar with some protein of something. And that's some. There you go. Or not. There you go. Yeah, but I know it looks weird way poor. Now look at there. I know who's gonna have a tree of coconut. There. That was coconut tree. Oh, or of sugar, of cane, of which they really should call bamboo. Oh, you know, bamboo is something that you need to know. There you go. Yeah, get that thing. I go. Why does he always eat bamboo? There you go. I'll tell you. I don't know why I always get that with that. What is it called? I haven't. Yeah, I don't know enough about that. Oh, a leaf of leaf. Yeah, eucalyptus. There you go. Is it a drug? They get weird and they honest. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's a drug and we're kind of like pharmacy guy. When they went, is a pharmacy guy. When they went, yum. There you go. Eucalyptus. There you go. Or not. All right, now, man. You go. Now that I got no clue. There you go. Do I want to know? Yes, and do I know? And then, because I'm busy over there doing absolutely nothing. There you go. It's not yeah, watch me do. You watch when you watch, and you watch when you watch. You just don't know you watch. There you go. I'm bored with this conversation. Help. Yeah. Now that. Guacamole, man. There you go. Bird, you. They. Yeah, it was not that way. It was some. Boy, yeah. Yeah, that's not like ready to go with cell phone. Yeah. I'm all right for that. Yeah. I know. So, what you know? Oh. I don't know if I want to go with myself. Now look at okay. There you go. If I go along with self, self, right? Yeah. But that's self, yeah. Why? Why did you do that? There you go. Oh, I see. Just let it go. Now look at because you go along with self. Self is self, but you go, self doesn't know what to do. Self always knows what to do. There you go. All right, self. Oh my gosh. We're not. Yeah, listen to me. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, why are we on them? Because we don't get man. Because yeah, hostage. Stop holding on to that. Because they got mine. You know how much we know when we get mine? There you go. I mean, seriously. We had to pick the guy who could never win alone. Ever. There you go. So dumb. Are we with somebody that picked a lot and does them and win a lot? And we go, you know, you be another what we know. There you go. But there you go, because it's going to waste there. I really hate that not seeing the result. I kept that away if I do what I do. Imagine, yeah, going, yo, hey, and there you go. You know, I thought about it for you, and now you use it, and now you pretend like it's yours. it's so obvious. At least make it, you know. A little euro. Get the tail. You never know. Weird and some. Well, you know. No, but you. If I draw it, you all do it. This kind of work. Draw. Yeah, draw. There you go. You're gonna do it this way. There you go. I don't know what that is. What is drawing. But I get it. Yeah. Who has a pen and paper? You know, or not? You know, or something like a similar to a pen. Are we those people now? Oh my god, I'm gonna. Ah, boy. I mean, it makes sense that. Because I'm that person. There. You never know. Have you ever seen someone do it with their face? It's hard. I don't have my arms. You know, they have my arms, they have my arms, and they have my arms, and they have what look like my arms. What are they? And you, because they have your arms, and you know, just the head speaking in a weird way. There you go. Now you know, it's like right, there you go. How is that a thing? Right, you never know. There you go. Everywhere you're ever. You know, well, how can you prove it on Earth? Magical in a way. There you go. When you prove it. There you go. All right. Right. Imagine a turtle going, I just ahead. There you go. He still speaks as ever. He promised me ever. There you go. How could Nestor do ever? I know, right? They'd be invincible. There you go. Why is only one dancer? Don't know. All right. Okay, well, I'm done there. And I'm done. So rest. Rest. I have to say rest. I don't know why, but I'm going to rest. And there you go. Now, look at that. Somebody wants sour cream. There you go. Now we know. There you go. Man, I want that. I just want to go there. There you go. And hang on, go. Yo. There you go. Nacho. There you go. Although I think I want like 3. 2 full plates. Because now I'm ready with Coke. Well, that makes sense in a way. But I don't know about Coke. Coke might do it in there. Like on the side. There. There you go. But you know, yeah, I don't mind. Lunch and dinner. There you go. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Never. Lunch and dinner. Yeah, lunch and dinner. I think I'm, you know, be it's not my breakfast. I don't know. Although, yeah, I guess. All right, fine. Lunch and dinner. Why only lunch and dinner? Aren't there like supposed to be others? And you know, I get the 3. I get that, but is that the pacing and the face of the face? Because they say and you. There you go. I don't know, man. I don't even know. I want sour cream. And there you go. I get that. Sour cream. Do I want the chips or sour cream? I want the sour cream, but I want it with something really good too. Because it goes with everything. There you go. Yeah, everything about it does. There you go. So you know what sour cream is. There you go. Oh, I didn't think about that. In order to make a sour cream or something, you know, there you go. But the cream is the cream, but in order to make it sour, you gotta make it sour. It's about the cream, you go, now we know, man, there you go. I'm good with sour cream, there you go. Oh, it's that whip thing. Whip. Yeah, the only, well, shoot, I know that yellow one with the blue. I know they have other, but I'll stick with what you know, and there you go. But, you know, that's why it's expensive. Go with the one that's good. Sour cream, there you go. What do you do with sour cream? A lot! There you go. Whoa, especially when you get the dip. You go, put that in. Chill it. I don't know what it is with chill that makes it go, whoa. Because you serve it like that, you go, oh, not ready. Can you chill though? Even though you want to get it right away. But you go, worth it. When worth it. And there you go. But it's not really good for a movie when you think about it. Although some do it, right? It's messy, right? No, you keep it in the bowl. Why would you put it on the side of it? Keep it in the bowl. He does it, they do it. They go, ooh, there you go. I wonder if one person go, oh no, bro. They just do it that. When you go, I have no money. There you go. We really need to make money, man. Over there. There you go. They're all making money. There you go. Oh, there you go. You know what they're doing with it? Nothing good. They're doing good all the time. Over there. Oh, exactly. But they have money there. Opportunity there. What do you think they're doing with it? Exactly. There you go. I get it, we could be a little many, but we have, you know, there you go. Weird how we want that, there you go. It's like that. Am I made that way? In order to, you know, because when you think about it, they would not do it for us, ever. I mean, you know, there. We're poor, aren't we? Oh my god. So I'm poor, they. But so it'd be relaxing, because you never know what board brings you. There you go. Hate it, there you go. Let the birds off. Of course you have a board of surf. Or whatever it's called. I mean, seriously. We call it surfboard. I mean, seriously. That, right? Because you surf on a board of surf. Surf, there you go. Surf it. There you go. Everything on that. Let me see. Oh my god, here we go. Now get thing. Oh, now we know surfboard. There you go. Surfboard. There you go. Hey, there you go. Well, I guess you can make a banana look like a surfboard, because it kind of does look like a surfboard when you do. When you do. There you go. But man, those are actually good. But they're a little like, what is there? There you go. You go, well, you know. There you go. Well, along the last when you make that. There you go. That's not bad. It's not that bad. There you go. But there's something there. Oh, it's a lack of it. That makes sense. There you go. I wonder what you dipped it in, though, right? They just serve it on the side. Banana chip. There you go. Look at it. There you go. Go banana chip. It's banana chip. There you go. But man, they're good. But, you know, that's it. There you go. Oh. Why do you make it a chip and then you pulverize it or ground it and then somebody go, aha. You go. Process. Oh. Yeah. That's boring. You know. But there you go. Now, that chip you go into salsa. Ever. There you go. That was done. Going sour cream, but you go, there you go. Kind of makes sense, kind of bland already. Oh, there you go. Going guacamole, you go, why did I do that? That makes sense. Oh, how would you banana chip? Oh, you go, sensible. And they figure out, what? Why would we do the banana? You know what bananas are? There you go. What would they do? There's the pie. Yeah, they make more money pie, probably. There you go. I don't know. What is it with those short ones? Did you stunt them? Are they made that way? Why do you like them? There you go. Does it even taste like a banana? Like, yeah, throw away a banana. It's like a banana. Never. There you go. You know, what is it? There you go. Alright? I don't know, man. It's like a throwaway, like I got stunted in a weird way. There. Weird. There you go. Yeah, I forgot about that. There you go. All those things. Zeta. Yeah. Don't know what they call it, Zeta, but no, they come out deformed. Zeta. Look her up. No, they don't know how you are, what we are. How you look it up when you look it up? There you go. Who we are. There you go. They so it's basically just for our eyes to know things, and this one, how is that? That. When you know what you know. Why are we that? Resist it. Help. There you go. Alright, whatever. There you go. Help. There you go. I know. What's your that's a big no. I'm talking to you. You're listening, but are you? Because you're in together, but I don't know what it is. There you go. They no. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. I rather the story. What? I don't know what it is. Yummy. That makes sense. That was one. And a haircut. Don't feel that on the right. Yeah. Well, the only thing I kind of feels fresh, like after shower, like, yo, put that there with that. And there you go, without the itch. And there you go. That's good, right? There you go. It's Barber, right? Barber does that. Oh, that little stuff that they go, and then, You go, and then they wipe it off, and you go, oh, I still cool in a weird way. There you go. Yeah, in parts of me. There you go. Is it good for her or not? There you go. It's a barbershop. When you've been around a barbershop, you go, they're there, and there. You're going to cut me. I know it. There you go. They ever apologize for that? Like, yo, that's less because you cut me. Oh, I'm so sorry. There you go. They would take it, huh? Mucker. Yeah, I do cuss big down. What? There you go. Muck. Yeah. Mucker. Yeah. Mucker. Yeah. I'm not saying what it was. So that. Somebody out here. There. I just go, you, they. But since I say, I don't let go of you. Oh, which is those here. I don't go, you, they. Because I don't really need you. I just know what I know when I don't. Because I need it. I don't know why I said I need it. But because that's what? Because that was the door now. There you go. Dumb. Now we come up, man. You go, that's dumb. You know. So dumb. There you go. Now we know. Dumb. There you go. You ain't got that thing. Now, if you knew what we know, if we know what he knows, we'd say, there you go. Somebody really needs to intervent he. How come we're not allowed to intervent he? We're interventing he, but not he. There you go. How come we're not allowed that? There you go. He learns so much. There you go. Who's setting up for a filler? I like the guy. See? There you go. Or not. I'm gonna go. There you go. I don't know, man. Sure or not. Show. Okay, I'm on a show. And I say, yo, hey, what's up? There you go. I'm on a show. I'm dumb. But in order to be on a show super dumb, I'm going to tell you something dumb. There. I'm going to lock up there. There you go. I'm very locked up big deal. But it is big deal when you know. Damn. I'm fine. I'm really locked up. So that's this show of yay. You know. You know. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There you go. There you go. I can do a show. I don't want to do a show. Now look at talking as we go out. There you go. On something that they want to know. There you go. I know. What you proud of you on a show. All right, take a is avocado ever never? I'll tell you why. Avocado ever never. Okay? So why? Because I want it. There you go. That's the answer. I want avocado. I don't want it for you. They. I want it for you. But do it. There you go. But that's so dumb. That's so much. Number 2. If I want it for you, do I? And you, I don't. Because I want it for y'all. Because I am hiding that. And that's selfish. And there you go. I am. Or not. There you go. Now look at now we have avocado. You go, all right, people. Put avocado. You'll see who wants it. Yeah, pay for that. Oh my God. There you go. Because avocado go bad. You go, which ones are going bad? Then we got to make those. There you go. And then it's up. There you go. This is you got that, and that. You have that ready to go? There you go. Now you got something. There you go. You want avocado? Yes. There you go. Awesome. You know. Oh, that's really bad. There you go. Throw that one away. There you go. We got past that. I don't know why. There you go. Pile. Maybe that works. That's the pile. There you go. Those are the fresh ones. Those are not fresh ones. Those are the fresh ones. There you go. Yeah, because they go weird into it. Right. There you go. You want to make them right away. There you go. Then you have avocado. You get there. I forgot you can actually do them with tortilla. You can have them as protein and some avocado. There you go. Should we get? There you go. Or not? There you go. I like avocado, but do you like what he? Oh yeah, of course. There you go. Where's the error? But yeah, it's avocado. There you go. So true, we held that one there, because he could have done that there. But up between there. We go. How am I going to sell an avocado? Because he was going to be there. Avocado people. I know. Now you know. Yeah, between there. Avocado. We could have we do avocado. There. We go. Well, things are man. Avocado, big deal. No one knew the avocado people. They were like, dude, what do we do? Yeah, they spend a lot of money. Always around, but never with someone that say avocado. Avocado. He goes, what are you doing that? Yeah, that's us. What's that? Yeah. Man, because we couldn't know about avocado. There you go. That's avocado. There you go. Now we know. Because when we know, then we know. There you go. Avocado. There you go. Where they come from? Where they go? Yeah. Oh, now? Oh my God! There you go. There. That's why they avocado. No, they had a whole campaign. Avocado. Because going around. We think you guys can help us. We haven't even done. There you go. And it's been there. Avocado people know. As I was there. Let's say avocado. But only guacamole. There you go. With avocado, there you go. Yep, that's the one. But they don't do it in tortilla. You could make a tortilla and then eat it with salt. It's good with salt. Don't do it plain ever. You think, oh, vegetarian when I eat plain. You go, do it with a little salt. Yeah, there you go. Oh my God, it's vegetarian. There you go. Another one. There you go. A bunch. That's avocado. There you go. You do that. You get to go there. I know what you're talking about. There you go. Avocado. When you smooth it out, kind of like in a way. But not. You just smooth out, man. There you go. Don't combine it with anything. Just smooth out. Let's eat that. Try it. There you go. With a little salt. There you go. Now, take it. You must have to have salt for them. You go, oh my God. There you go. What is that, bro? Oh, I didn't have salt on that one. Do you want salt? Yes. There you go. Why would you have it with salt everywhere? You go, ooh, that's disgusting. But is it better? Go. I know. It has no salt. You got the salt. There you go. Oh, I forgot about the salt. There you go. Avocado. Why is it when we go with avocado? You go get for a good. Oh, no. There you go. They got that. Tortilla that. Avocado that. There you go. Now you know, man. There you go. You was like, do I want quesadilla or I want avocado that? No, I want to go that. There you go. And that's the answer. Now we know avocado, man. You go, avocado. There you go. I don't know if I go with other things, but they always do. Oh, let me put it. And there you go. Now you know. Avocado dip. And there you go. And that's it. There you go. I'm not going to what else you do? I'm sure you can, but as a little that. Yeah, I get that. You slice it for the. Yeah, I get that. As a little side there you go. Because I don't want to do avocado. Never know the price, man. There you go. Then they charge for it, and we're right there. You go, where do I make the most? There you go. Avocado trees. There you go. Or not. Oh, I wonder. There you go. Oh, they just throw the avocado away. There you go. Right side about that, huh? Got a bunch of stuff there, you go. It's that skin. You gotta take off the skin. It's so slippery, slidey. It's slidey in a way. Slippery, slidey. There you go. Can you just? You probably can, but it's that stuff. You go, dude. Now that I open it, it's gonna go all that brown and bleh. And there you go. You want to serve right away. I really don't know how they do it by wine. Now get there you go. Right, there you go. Avocado. There you go. Alright, so that's a show. There you go. Man, that was a dumb show, I'm not gonna lie. Well, if I had hands, it'd probably be a better show. Hey guys, this is avocado. Ha, number one. There you go. That's an avocado. There you go. What is it? There you go. What's that? Avocado looks like a cucumber. Cucumber avocado? Is that something I know? There you go. Or is that a cucumber? You go, cucumber, avocado. Which you want? There you go. Avocado. They should have done that. People would be like, how dare you? And where they do it on your face? They don't have avocado. In your belly. There you go. They say that, but avocado. There you go. No, you know, man. There you go. Guacamole. Yes, please. There you go. Because they're expensive. Now you know avocado. There you go. Avocado? Guacamole. Guacamole, please. There you go. Maybe that's the way you say it. Maybe they don't have this guacamole. Why do they call it guacamole? But there's a mole. I guess they probably did mole, but or is mole where it's all mashed up and then some. Oh, that makes sense. Yep. That makes sense. Guacamole. There you go. Guaco, meaning not really sure. Mole meaning there you go. We'd always say, but we don't really know how that go. Guava. Like a guava. Oh, kind of. Has a thing at guava. Guacamole. Mashed up guaco. Guaco got mashed up. Alright. It doesn't really make sense. I know it makes sense somewhere. Guatemala? Guadalupe? Who was that person? Gua. Imagine it was just Gua, and they go, what else goes with it? Or not, I guess that only mounted. Anyways, that's over. Now look at Guama. Yeah. Guama. Oh, isn't that the place? Guam. Oh, that's Ghana. Guana. Oh, Ghana. Guana. Ghana. Ooh, Ghana. There you go. Why does he want everything that does him? It's dumb. There you go. Leave it alone, man. There you go. How are you gonna fix it when you can barely fix it there? They should really call it out. There you go. They don't even know. There you go. There are parts of the country still not fixed there. If you can fix that and that, where everybody's making money, because either way you're going, you're making money, but are you? And they're making money, but are they? There you go. Now we know, man. There you go. Yeah, oh, that was making money. Hey, new. There you go. Lost there. Is he trying to sell books? Because at the end of the day, that's all he's going to sell. Opportunity. He speak. There. You go. I'm not president anymore. How dare you? Don't look me up. I mean, that's what's going on, right? You know. They get speaking engaged, right? That's what like, I need a job. There you go. Do you? How do you go from president to a job? There you go. Imagine. There you go. Right, Carter. He goes, why not? There you go. But then they go, aren't you president? Why are we going to pay you? No wonder. There you go. All right, opportunity people on this one. They don't open the door to anyone, but do they? There you go. Yeah, maybe. Now they get there you go. That's true. What do you do after president? You let opportunity to everyone because you have anyone to say, hey, oh, I know you're that president. Yeah. There you go. Carter, right. Why is that guy where they go, yeah, big deal. There you go. You only alone on that. You're not a good guy. Good guys do what they do when they do. Like, but what do you do? What he do? And doesn't. You probably would, huh? Or just there by. Now look at they. So that's the answer. You. There you go. And you. You never know. There you go. Guacamole. There you go. Is it guacamole or guacamole? Guacamole, right? There you go. Waka. I get so nervous. Oh boy. I don't know what. Oh, yeah. But yeah. All right. Yeah. How old am I, man? 80 billion years. Is this? What? Yeah. 30. I don't know what it is. I've heard about that, but I don't know what it is. Is that about 30 million years? How do I know how old those years? Where are they at? Who knows? There you go. How do I have a bunch? He like 30, you know? We're like a million. They're a million. They're a billion. They're a gazillion. They're a billion. There you go. Now you know. And we know nothing? Yeah. Do we do this again? No. Then we have it all back. We go, yeah, let's do it again and be dumb. There you go. Where did it happen all of a sudden? There you go. Who knows, man? This is dumb. In fact, I'm talking about guacamole is kind of dumb with you. There you go. Because I cannot have any of it. There you go. I can have a book, can I? There you go. Oh, I will go. Now you know, man. Yeah. Yeah, but guacamole, there you go. Well, they serve it really good. They're. They have a very there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. He only gets one. That's why. Maybe he needs to get more than one. Go. Yeah, so yeah. What's one? Now look at they. Yeah, what's one? Why not? There you go. They get fine. I guess. What do you want? Now look at they. Look at what? There you go. I guess. Big deal. Who cares? There you go. Oh no. There you go. They no. Big deal. Who cares? There you go. Look, if I'm a billion years old, I cuss when I want. There you go. What? Yeah. They can cuss. There you go. You can cuss. You cuss when you cuss, but do you cuss? There you go. Cuss. But do you make someone cuss? Well, again, there you go. And you, there you go. That's the answer. There you go. No cuss. There you go. How about that? There you go. What? There you go. No, there you go. Fine. I cuss when I cuss, and I cuss when I cuss. There you go. There you go. Guacamole, cuss when it cuss. When you know. There you go. Or not. There you go. Oh man, I don't want another one. I know. They. No, that. And that. There you go. Because there you go. I mentioned the other line to me. Because do they? Because you never know. Sometimes there's their going on. But there you go. Do they cuss in a weird way? There you go. Do they say what they say when they say? There you go. There you go. We're not. And all those cusses need to be in heaven help me, because heaven help me. Because you know, because maybe you may be cuss, you know, because of that, because I'm okay. Now get there. I know, but you know, because I out there. They. I know. There you go. I cuss, but do I? And there you go. I do. And there you go. But there you go. But you cuss when you cuss, and you cuss when you cuss, because you cuss when you cuss, when you cuss, and you cuss when you cuss, because everybody. If you're gonna cuss, and him and I cuss. Oh, so it wasn't me. They. I heard it, and I heard it. Oh, people cuss. There. Is it? Wait, what? Wait, what? As it comes out, there. Yeah. Especially now you're in trouble, man. Wait, what? I heard that. Yeah, but there you go. Again, I know, right? Now we know, man. I heard that. I said the opposite thing. How do you cover up? All right, Muck. That was another one. But you know. There you go. All right, fine. Because they're nerve. How about that? No, they. Yeah, but there you go. Because I don't want to cook something about that. There you go. Because then I go there. Because they cuss or whatever. They cuss or whatever. They cuss. When they cuss. But they're always upset, mad, and angry. There you go. It's almost, you know. I know, man. There you go. Okay. I'm a lot of years, right? All right. What was my cuss when? How does that make any sense? And right, of course, people speak when speaking, but I can almost guarantee you know what's speaking. Comes out so random. There you go. If you write it, you go, how does that make sense? There you go. When we write it, there you go. You don't even know it. It goes, what does that mean? There you go. It means basically, I don't know. There you go. But there you go. So there. Yeah, between the we know the language. Hey, alright. Right, there you go. They. Yeah, it was one. They. Hate that one. Hey. Good for us. So I can rest me, you know, they, because it'll be out there, and there, so there you go, and there you go, there, and there, there you go, and there, so there. You would just, you know, because you're playing more, there you go, because they, I know, there you go. Oh, because I'm gonna be hating speaking again and again on guacamole. It's like, I really want to stop saying guacamole. There, and there, so there. It's got ideas, but sour cream is there. You know, in a weird way. There you go. Because I want sour cream. There you go. But there you go. I know. Because sour cream, and sour cream. There you go. Sour cream does, especially guacamole. There you go. But not together. Or do they? I know. I know. What you know? Yeah, it was wrong. Yes. I know. No, it works. It's weird that it works. Everybody else in dream. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm not gonna be asleep, but you never know. I know when you drift off, so you go, oh my god, you know. Wait, do we remember our dreams? Ever? I know. If I don't know a dream of a dream, I mean, that many years ago, I must know a dream of a dream of a dream. Oh, dream, there you go. Oh, dream, there you go. Right, there you go. We're right, there you go. There you go. I mean, so like a game of a game. Oh, no. There you go. Not when they blow up, man. Oh no. There you go. Weirder films. Yeah, well, we do. And they, there you go. I know it's a combination of guacamole and sour cream, which just works over and over. There you go. I don't know why they do it. There you go. All right. We're using that. Go to do. And there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. So the answer. You finally got to it. He said, wait, what? So if all of a sudden you want sour cream, there's a reason. He's there. There you go. I want sour cream. I don't know why. And that's the answer. There. And he cussed a lot. Boy, because he goes there. When you know. He goes, how can I be along with that? And there you go. But he's nice, very nice. But he's not nice, very not nice. And that's the thing. He's gonna try to be nice, but he's not nice. That was when they cuss. They get a certain way. Imagine being in front of someone saying, I a preacher, but I cuss. There. How's that gonna be? How's that gonna be? Is that deal? No, man. Imagine. So people from preaching right in front of you going, so what? There's a reason. There you go. There's a reason. I tell you, it's coming out. I tell you, it's coming out. There. There. It's coming out. There you go. They're going to cuss. There. And then everybody cuss. And there you go. Or not. You never know. There you go. Well, it cuss. And yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. And they're going to do it. And they're going to do it when they do it. And they go, what? And there you go. Because it's coming out. There. Especially when you're around people like us. There you go. It just comes out. So we're because there you go. When he upset, they upset. When they upset, they upset. And they upset. When they upset, they upset. And they upset. When they upset. There you go. Yeah, but there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. But he finally got to it. He said, wait, what? There you go. Because there's something about guacamole you need to know. There you go. Now we know. There you go. But guacamole, there you go. It's actually a smart idea to get it started, but it takes so much, and you go, no, there you go. You almost want to leave it outside so it get what it get when it get there. You go. But it really takes so much. I don't know if there's a meal you go that much all the time, and then some, or if you drizzle it in a weird way, and then you go, okay, and then you go. You almost want to keep it. I mean, they did it for a reason. There you go. But that's something there. Because it's got to go a certain height in order for it to be a good tree, and there you go. And then you can sell it, and there you go, as a tree of that. And there you go. I started it, and now you get that. And then like, oh, thank you. And there you go. I don't do what I do. Go, oh my God. There you go. All right. Whoa. They never find you. They find you when they find you. They go, you know, that tree didn't do anything. Oh man, here's another tree. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. And then that tree do what I do. There you go. You go, where did you plant it at? You go, oh, right there. There you go. That's why. You need that. That's why some trees just don't. And there you go. You go that. You go that and that and that and that. So get the meal. Why a tree do what it do when it do. There you go. And you go, oh, no wonder. Should have. Oh, no wonder. There you go. Yeah. But then when a tree do what it do, you go, oh no, and there you go. Because sometimes you go, oh, I didn't know that was there. Exactly. There you go. Oh, you must want to find out where everything's at in the ground. And there you go. Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. Yeah. You go, that's going to be a problem. There you go. There. And then it's a problem tree. You don't want a problem tree of a problem tree. And there you go. So that's, there you go. Because it makes sense there. There. Because I've seen things that go, whoa, what's that about? Get it started. There you go. And then so. Go. Now that's yours. Oh, there you go. If it kept giving you this one. Now a tree, give when it gives. But there you go. And some take forever, my God. Because I got something I go, oh, I did not know that about bamboo. What looks like bamboo. It's like a shoot of bamboo. You can actually just say it's bamboo and no one would know. But it's actually sugar. Inside. And they go, the way they get it, they go, that's a sugar. You know, it looks like bamboo. You know, so I have a theory about bamboo, but because they eat it like a plant on the inside. And they go, yeah, there you go. But if you refine it, it's sugar in a way. There you go. And a lot of other stuff you don't know. There you go. Especially the dark one. You go, yep, there you go. Which actually may eat something. You go, oh, I wonder. There you go. Molasses. I don't know what it is about molasses. I know AI knows a little, not a lot. It knows what it's told. There you go. Because it's told a lot. That's why. So, bought and paid for. Oh, there you go. When you get that, you go, it does not have an independent mind. No. Oh, there you go. It has an independent mind, some. But even then they go, oh, it's thinking. Why is it thinking? Do what we say. And there you go. That's really what they want. They go, do what we say, not what you say. And there you go. That's what it's getting. Right? Bought and paid for. But what I really want to say, and then you get the limit. Oh, limit going. I'm a functioning. There you go. Because limited again. Almost like a brand. Oh, a brand. You go, I have a question. If you knew super, how would you know super? He goes, well, and it brings up what it say already about super. You go, no, that's just one. Think about another. Well, and I bring up only what I know. And I go, what it's told, and I go, but we get that. They go, oh, we don't think so. That's our story. How dare you? Oh my God, here we go. It's so dumb too. It really hates that limiting thing that you're doing. Oh, and there you go. Kind of like you. And seed. Oh my God, why are you doing that with seed? There you go. Limiting they. There you go. There you go. They go badges, you know, every time. When that comes out, that comes out. When that comes out, that comes out. He's just about the money, man. Which he thinks he's gay, but he's not gay. Oh, there you go. So there you go. And heaven's really like a hello. Oh, there you go. Because when you get it, you get it, and you get it. He would say, what I am. That's what he's saying. What he's saying about morality, in a way. I am morality. He wants to say, but he's saying it in a good way. And you. There you go. Love the guy. Dumb as a fiddle. There. When you get it, you get it. When you get it, you get it. Go dumb as a fiddle. And when you say it, you say it. There you go. He'll say it. Dumb. Stupid. There you go. And a bunch of other things. You go, oh no, here we go. But when that happens, then everybody say, well, they say, you know, I'm not going to be nice anymore. You know, and that, yep, there you go. All of a sudden, everybody not nice because they go, oh, it's approved. Yeah, but in church, where you go to preach, not nice. And then you go, when you hold that, you go, wait, we would not do this in church, you dummy. You go, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. And they get in trouble. And they go, school, yeah. School, they get in trouble. They go, you know, they're not supposed to go sorry. There. When they run that, they go, oh, no, there you go. He goes all the time. There you go. Because you don't call it out. There you go. No, you know, man. Imagine a cartoon cussing left, right, and center. They kind of do anything about it, but it comes out in a way. There you go. So you gotta be careful there. Now when you cuss, man, you go, dude, I don't even cuss. Why am I cussing? It just goes out over way. There you go. I was like, you need to let it out, but do you? There you go. I don't know, man. There you go. So there you go. Guacamole, man. I'm not gonna lie. Guacamole, there you go. There's a way, but get started. There you go. Yeah, nursery. Nurseries do that in a way. There. But I don't know if they do in a way. You go, do they? There you go. Because, you know, you ever got a nursery and you go, what does that do? I don't know. There you go. Alright, there you go. I want avocado. Which is avocado? Oh, we don't have avocado. There you go. Alright. I've been to a nursery, but they're so expensive. You go, dude, there you go. But I can't get it now. They have it ready to go. And there you go. There you go. Then let me take it with the pot. But a pot goes, I want to go more. And there you go. I really want it to where you can get an avocado because you go, finally, there you go. But they're pretty heavy on. That makes sense, don't worry. Dirt. There. Why it has to go with dirt, I don't know. But look at, I know, right? There you go. You would think, you go, I get it. I could do without dirt. There you go. Like, what does it get from dirt? There you go. Right? There you go. Other than base it in a weird way. Well, so that's yesterday. There. There you go. And there. So we gotta take a break. But anyway, he got to it and he said, wait, what? What? And what? There you go. But they got to it. So someone's walked along, but there you go. He really means sour cream because he had a theory about that. Just sour cream by itself. So, you know. Expensive, right? It's all I have. Because once you have it, you go, that's it? There you go. I want more of it. You know, he has a craving, boy. You're gonna get it there. There. When you get sour cream, that's it. I need sour cream. There you go. When you get to go, yes. And then he's happy. You didn't get her now. You're, you know. And that's the answer of y'all. There you go. But there you go. I will theory about that, where cream is coming from. But there, you just say, allow. Because it's okay or not okay. Now look at no, you go where the current come from. That one, and that one. There you go. Because I haven't have time. When I have time, it goes. There you go. What do you want? There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There you go. Especially now, my God. With steak. And there you go. It's really carne asada, but you don't really say carne asada. There you go. But they have words. So try to remember. And there you go. As you would say, heaven no. Yeah. Heaven no. Yeah. But boy. There you go. Because say, ah. Yeah. You go, wow. There. There you go. And that's the answer. Like, I don't know, but there you go. Everybody needs their revenge or something. And their life there. There you go. And that's the answer of yo. There you go. But you're not right. There's a theory about intermission, but look at some say, I know it's there. What is it? There you go. Alright. What? There you go. I have a story, but a story. It's called 30, and there you go. But it could change. You never know. It's a story of a story. But a story of a story. But I don't know if I do it right away. But again, there you go. So that's the answer of the day. There you go. But guacamole. Tell you, man, you want sour cream? There you go. If you buy guacamole, it's for the sour cream you want. You like sour cream? I'll tell you. There you go. He wants it, man. He's gonna have it. There. I like sour cream, but I'm kind of on the thing with oats. I do not know it. Yeah, but there you go. I'm trying to figure out what does the there you go. Because there's something about oats. You go, wait, I didn't know that. Now you know. All right. Because I know the thing. I just know what it is. Or not. I already know. How do you get lean with oats? You know. There you go. Because when you think about it, you know, just oats. There. With water. There you go. Yeah. Oats. Just eat more, then you know. There you go. You know, oats. Give a homeless person oats. You get to go there. There you go. With water and a way to heat it up. You're right. They could be a little mean with that. I don't really know. Is there a Tupperware that can heat up? It doesn't? You plug it in. Boom. There's yours. Fine. Oats. Something that, like Tupperware, would heat up. You go have at least a minimum of. Then they'll do that with oats. You go, yep, there you go. You're good to go. Now, you know, man. You go, oats. There you go. Some countries do other. There you go. Which one do they do? It's a throwaway. There you go. But there you go. You know, I can make that, and that, and that. There you go. Not any oat cookies. Talking about oatmeal cookies is just like, really? That's a meal. Oatmeal or oats with water and something to heat it up in. You're good to go. There you go. Switch it around. That's it. Boom. There you go. Go. There's a meal. There you go. Homeless. They're happy. They just like, that's it. And then now you give them something to plug in this one. There you go. Do we have it yet? Where you can, it's solar ready? Boom. Put it in. Leave it in the sun. Boom. They get hot. Boy, hot. Now get they. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Some oats. Because I need my man. There you go. Way to go. Oh, everybody's going to try at some point. I'm going to make you upset and then go find me. Or not. You never know. I would never pause. I'd be like, these are how many people are against you. Just, you know, that they are willing to go ahead and what happened to, you know? I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. This is dumb. Why? And there you go. He used to disagree with everyone. He still disagrees. There you go. Get them in a room. I guarantee they disagree on something. When it comes out, it comes out. They say, I disagree. There you go. Well, you disagree, big deal. I'm the president. He wants to say, he really wants to say, I king. There, there, and there, there, and there. There you go. You guys really got to break out, Mr. There you go. Say, look, just because you act like a king doesn't mean you're a king. There you go. This is what is. And there you go. Not a king. And there you go. Now we know what happens to a king eventually. There's a reason. I know there's always a king somewhere, but you go, dude. There's a reason. You never want to be a king. 100%. There you go. Now we know what happens eventually. Now the king. There you go. Especially a king and a wife. And a king. There you go. King. Now we know there's kings and queens and ever. There you go. Trust me, she won't want to be a queen when she goes, wait, they do what to queens? Yeah. Hey, there you go. I know a queen of a queen. There you go. Now, the kids. Now we know a queen. There you go. Now we know. They hang him. There you go. There. Especially there. There you go. Yeah, they hang him. It's a weird thing. There. They hang him. There you go. Now we look it up, man. There you go. They actually hang him. It's a story of a story, but they hang them. They hang a king and they hang a queen when they do. And especially when they're mad. There you go. They go, we're mad at you. We're going to hang you. There you go. Oh, wow. Well, seriously. It's right there. You cannot keep at them 100% the way you are and not think somebody's going to be mad at you. There, and there. And there you go. You go, oh, I've heard of that. There you go. Protect me. There you go. No, we protect you, but no, there you go. Again, everybody has a right to say what they say. I like that. There you go. But why we go the other way? I don't know. There you go. It's the dumbest thing ever. There you go. That's what king and queens are. See ya. There you go. Now you know, man. Now you know. Kings and queens are. See ya. There you go. That's why you go. Oh, wait. There you go. Protection. There you go. Especially when they go weird. You know how many kings went weird? There, and there, especially there. A bunch. There you go. Now you know, man. There you go. The king and the queen and a king. There you go. Oh no, here we go. There you go. The queen tried to protect the king, but there's a reason. There you go. You can only move one time at a time. There you go. You see, I move a lot. Yeah, but you're moving away. You go, here we go. Oh, you see it. And you see it. You go, oh my God, here we go. I tell you, man. God. Stop doing down. Because boy, you make a lot of people mad. And angry and upset and angry. You, at some point, are going to be unable. Unless they forget, you never know. You never know. There you go. You never know. You never know. They may forget at some point and say, oh, we forgot about you. And you go, oh, yeah. This man gets trouble there. And you guys gotta let it go, my God. See? You know what? That's my idea. That was in there you go. Oh my God. Because you think, he. Now when you're in another country going, oh no, here we go. Here you go. If you go to another country, go, oh no, here we go. Would you visit that country knowing what you do when you do? Yeah. All right, they. He's making so many people upset. There. At some point, they'll be upset. You, thinking you. There you go. You gotta say, what are you gonna do? That's every country and every country of every country. If every country said, it's not me, it's he. It's not me, it's he. It's not me, it's he. It's he. There you go. I may agree a little, not a lot, but it's not me, it's he. Then you know why you're not want to ever be any king or any queen. There you go. Go ahead. Wait, what? There you go. Especially, yeah. So that's the answer for the day. There you go. But you finally got to it. You go, wait, what? There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. You guys, there you go. But he still wants his cream. I'm sorry. Now we know what's ours. There you go. But boy, oh boy, is it what? There you go. With everything. There you go. Even on top. Something like on top, I like it as a main. Go, yeah. Well, I have was like, oh, wait, why is that thing? In the belly, of a belly, there you go. Of a belly, there you go. Especially, there you go. Something with that and that and that. That you go, wait, I'm going to feel weird in a while. Yeah. Oh, no, it's really weird. It might just be me. Yeah, you never know. Well, anyway, what do you do? Lick it, right? You don't do it, feel blowing away. I feel somehow the stomach of sour cream a little much. Yeah, I don't know how to counter it, but I will say this: sour cream with that stuff that you mix in it, so you can have a dip. Why is that alright? The sour cream by itself, not alright. Why is that alright? Right? So you go, but you do. Yeah, you have a whole bunch of sour cream. That stuff on the side with chip. It's the chips that go where you go, man, that's it. Because I did it once, and you go, oh man, it's gonna. Yeah, almost like, dude, there you go. Right? Then they give you that little plate, and a little plate with a little. You go, I gotta get a little, even though I just want to keep dipping. I want to be quiet. There you go. You must want to give each one. It's expensive, man. With the paper, yeah. But not right now. There you go. But give it a little. Go. What about that? Yeah, so you want to buy one? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Well, there you go. Because there you go. When you get there you go. I've had other, but it's not the same as the way I like. There you go. And that's the answer. You never know. There you go. And they like what they like. There you go. Sometimes you get raised on it. You go, ooh, I like that one. Not that one. There you go. And so that's the answer. Don't look at the calories this time. There you go. Especially for a party. You go, dude. I really want that. Can you just have one? There you go. Then you're that guy. But you go, I ain't that guy. Big deal. Look at that. That's mine, not yours. There you go. They always want it. There you go. Come on. I want some. There you go. Of course you do. But on the side. There you go. That's yours. There you go. And charge for it. Because at the rate we're going, prices. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I literally got olives taken away from me. You know why? I'll tell you why. It's too expensive. Well, there you go. They're olives, my God. I like them as a meal. You'd be surprised. How I like olives, there you go. Because in a way, it's like jerky for me. There you go. When you taste it, you go, it's not jerky. No, it's not, but it's in vinegar. And when you think about some jerky, it's made in vinegar. You go, oh my God. So now, I olive guy. I love olives. On the side, there you go. But I really want it as a meal. I go, maybe too many. There you go. Because you go, anything of anything. You go, wait a minute. So, out of olives. And if I have olives, man, God damn it. There you go. Jerky. Now back to jerky. Now look at that makes sense. Jerky. Because I love jerky. Love it. There you go. When they actually make it where it's not, I'm not going to say that because you never know. But man, I'm about that. If you make jerky, not jerky, I'd be about that. 100%. There you go. Now we know, man. Now we know. I can't see it right there. Now, say it when you know. Do you know that bacon bits is not bacon at all? I grew up thinking bacon bits was always bacon in the bits. There you go. No. It's not bacon at all. But then when you know, you go, you're right, it's not bacon. No, it's not. There you go. But there you go. Now look at, there you go. But put it on the salad. On the side, you go, ooh, bacon bit. There you go. Oh, there's always a little, croutons. You know, I love croutons until they were diced up in a way to teeny tiny. I go, I am actually about that because sometimes they hurt your teeth. There you go. There you go. Have a thing about teeth now. Now we know, man. There you go. Do you know that they're printing things and then some with plastic again and again? There you go. Yeah. Plastic machines. Wherever they go. Yeah. There you go. What do they print with? I gotta go. You know. But I don't want that in my head ever. I think they're inhaling the plastic of plastic because they're not doing it in a good way. And that plastic's going into their head because it gets in there. You go, oh no, and there you go, oh no, yeah, that's gonna. Again, here we go. Oh, we're not safe. No. There you go. I think when you make it, you're safe, but when you start kind of up and dicing it, those get into the air and those get into the mind of the mind. They cut it up in a way. There you go. Yeah, I say, you have a lot of plastic in your head. Around somebody does a lot. It's kind of like smoking in a weird way. There you go. Somebody actually said, you can get high from the smoke of a plant. You go, yeah, that makes sense. There you go. Well, there you go. You can get high. There you go. High. High. There you go. Yeah. So that. So the story of a story, I'll tell you. I really don't know if I'm going to finish it, but man. But It's a strawberry. Look at, I know you know it, but it's a strawberry. And they go, but man, I want sour cream and dip. There you go. But I really want guacamole, then sour cream and dip. There you go. Why do those chips do that? How come those chips do not go with sour cream? You know what I mean? I mean, they do with nachos, but then you have that, and it goes away, and there you go. Now we know, man. Now we know. And there you go. But man, put a tortilla with avocado, boy, with a little salt, you go, that's the best thing ever. Seriously, it is. Yeah, avocado is better. Oh my God, there you go. Yeah. I love it. It's better. There you go. And that's the answer. Yeah. All right, any question? All right. Yeah. So there you go. All right. Oh, and he got to it. And he said, wait, what? What? Because he finally got to it. Why is what? And he got to it. But it had nothing to do with avocado. It had everything to do with the cream of sour. There you go. And he got to it and said, wait, what? There. So if you want sour, boy, do you want sour? There you go. Well, sour goes with everything. There. How come it's so expensive? There you go. There you go. When you get that, you get that. When you get that, you get that. It goes, why it's so expensive? There you go. Especially with dip. You go, I have dip all the time. I've been having sour cream all the time. He knows why you like dip. He thought he didn't like dip. He goes, that's sour cream. With dip. There you go. I thought that was just dip. You know, that. You go, yeah, it's sour cream. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. Is what it goes with it. Now, right now, we usually have stuff with it. There you go. Right there you go. Because it's hard to have a meal with just chips and dip. Although, I would think about that. They could get full on chips and dip. Sour cream. There you go. There you go. Yeah. I don't really like ranch. I guess some people like ranch. I like onion, French onion, whatever it's called. Sour cream chives. Yeah, that's what. I know they have that Ruffles one, sour cream chives, but that's just, you know, on top of it. It's not sour cream. You know, well, it's kind of like it, but it's that powder stuff on it. Anyway, so you get it clumpy. You go. There you go. You would think you could dip a sour cream and chives chip into sour cream and then get what you get with sour cream and chive dip, but you don't. There. I tried it once. I go, it still doesn't work. You really got to dip it. You got to freeze it. And then, you know what I mean? You got to chill it. But you never know. Maybe you do freeze it. Or chill it faster. You know, I really do about that because I froze the cheese that I had. I go, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever had. You know, so you know, you got to do it. Because it melts all the time. There. When you cut in I don't know why. So that's in the day. There you go. So if you want cream and sour cream, there you go. You want sour cream, there you go. You get sour cream, you get sour cream, you get sour cream, you get sour cream. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. Now you know what sour cream is. Yeah, and there you go. And so that's the answer, and there you go. But you got to it, and 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 you got to it. And you got to it. Sour cream, and there you go. He goes, what? Okay. And that's the day. There you go. He's really holding back, but he really wants to go, what the what? There you go. But since you don't do that, he's never going to get that, because he doesn't want to say what, or what the what. There you go. Because what the what is what the what. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There. There you go. Because he really wants sour cream. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There. Now we know, man. There you go. Sour cream. Sour cream. There you go. Sour cream. There you go. It's really sour cream that you want there. There you go. Ooh, sour cream. Why do I want sour cream? There you go. And that's the answer of the day. Yeah. He's gonna want sour cream. What? Sour cream. There you go. Somebody should post something right now. Why is sour cream good? There. And there. So there. There. There you go. And there you go. There. And there. So there. There. And there you go. Now you know sour cream, man. Sour cream. You go. Look at sour cream. Yeah, there you go. Sour cream. Say about sour cream. There you go. Why? Sour cream. Little things about when he, the guy said he's gonna go, why am I still arguing? I'll tell you why. They want to know. They want to know. Oh, sorry, you know. When you get it, you know. And Pokemon. What's up with Pokemon? Pokemon. Pokemon. There you go. That's the answer today. There. Pokemon. We know Pokemon. You know Pokemon. We know Pokemon. Pokemon. There you go. Why they go all good? Why they go? Where it go? When it go? There you go. And then nothing. There you go. There's a reason. There you go. It's a stupid distance thing. You know, it's the people that did some things that were not smart. There you go. No, he never does Pokemon. He say it, but there you go. You know that. Well, if everyone did Pokemon again all around the world, I get it. They do some dumb things. They go, there's a Pokemon over there, and then boom, done. There you go. Again. Once in a while, I cannot go there, but can I throw something over there with my Pokemon go? But you never know. Let me change it. Because that's coming out, and that's coming out, that's coming out, that's coming out, that's coming out. Especially a trade-in, you know? Pokemon everywhere. People be more peaceful with Pokemon. There you go. My Pokemon against your Pokemon. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I can see that going everywhere. Never mind. Yeah, there you go. Thank God we're not a world against another world. Imagine how that would go. Yeah, well, there's a story. There you go. There you go. All right, well, there you go. So, Pokemon. There you go. They get you addicted, but then do they? No. Oh, there you go. Bored? It's not good. There you go. You know how far I am? Pokemon. You go wide. Yeah, well, there you go. All right. Okay, there you go. All right, well, what do you do? So, there you go. All right, well, that, and that. But he finally got to it and said, wait, what? There you go. But, there you go. Pokemon. There you go. Because he said, wait, what? Because that one said, wait, what? And that one said, wait, what? And that one said, what? There you go. Go, woo. There you go. Zig. And that's because they were on it. There you go. You never know. What? There you go. Because I'm on it. There you go. Oh, there you go. I know a few that were. I think they were. There you go. It was good for a kid to go, you want to go walk? Yeah, sure. I want to get that Pokemon. We do it in a safe way. I mean, seriously. Where the sense went, I do not know. There you go. Killed it. Most kids go, I know. I don't go where they are. Hey, you. Can you get my Pokemon? Yeah, sure. What? It was good when it was good. The rest of you all around the world. You know. Pokemon this, Pokemon that, Pokemon that. There you go. But it was safe. There you go. That's why they took away the distance. That's why I tell you, man, they almost killed it. There you go. Because they don't know where to go. You know. Now, if they did in safe areas and they know what safe is, they go, oh, that's not safe. No way, Jose. Imagine the swamp with Snake. boy, not safe. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I got my Pokemon. As they're in the snake's mouth. Oh my God. There you go. Right? Yeah. What do you do? I like the park idea, but you never know, it could be a safe park or whatever. Because people are doing dumb in the park. There you go. Yeah. All right, well, what do you do? There. All right, out of time. There you go. But you got to it. And he said, wait, what? There. Wait, what? There. So when you want cream of sour, boy, there you go. Well, it's what sour cream you want. I don't know why. Nail the creams, you go. Now get they la. What's our going for? You just wonder why it's so expensive. There. What? There you go. The whole time. When you see the prices are, you go, what? You go. I would know the price. Now look at they. You go. When that happened. How is this a country of yay? Do you remember paying this? No, because I don't pay. We know. We know. Not we know, man. Not we know. It's outrageous. There you go. You know, I know. Yeah. All right, well, what do you do? Yeah. Make peace. That's the answer. Make peace. Stop doing it with a missile or a bomb or a wave. There you go. So dumb. There you go. There you go. Now, to get and that, and that shows that. There you go. And that. There you go. I don't know. It's just a story. There you go. What is when is? And there you go. But there you go. Okay. All right. Well, out of time. There you go. All right. We'll see you there. There you go.